watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. It's officially here. The holiday Monday is here, and we are live with some double header action. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. It's the Detroit Red Wings and the Toronto Maple Leafs getting together again. Hopefully, the Maple Leafs will have a little bit more in their tanks today. Of course, it's the debut of Easton Cowan. More on that coming up. But Lala, how's it going? User, what's going on? Lisa Terry, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey there, Morgan. Terry, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Billy, good to see you. Holy smokes, Lisa, hello there. Welcome in, Jerry. Let's do this one. Maple Leafs, it is time to get this one going. What is up? I don't know. Some of the names are coming up kind of weird here. So if I call you user, it's just, that's how it's on my screen. So welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Turkey Day officially. And now it's time for the Maple Leafs to give it back to the Red Wings, just like the Red Wings gave it to us just a couple of nights ago. And you heard me say doubleheader. That's because the Blue Jays get going at 5 o'clock today. We'll be going right from the Scotiabank Arena down the street to the Rogers Center for the Blue Jays and the Mariners game 2. Of course, game 1 last night didn't go that well, but first we're starting it off here with the Maple Leafs and the Red Wings. Tyler, how's it going? The game does start at 2. That's right, a little bit after 2. So it's an early game here today, an early game. You won. How's it going? Welcome in, Alan. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hey, Lucas. Let's get to the lineups today. First, for the Red Wings, it's going to be Finney with Larkin and Raymond. We got Patty Kane with Casper and DeBrincat. Andrew Cobb with Comfer and Nygaard, and the fourth line of James Van Riemsdyk, Rasmussen, and Mason Appleton. On the D side, Sherratt and Sider. We got Edvinson with Palika, Bernard Docker with Johansson, and Cam Talbot expected to get the start today. Talbot is going to be in there once again. For the Maple Leafs, Matthew Nyes with Austin Matthews and Easton Cowan. That's right, Cowan making his debut on that top line. This is a huge moment here for the youngster in his career, and he's going to get a chance to show what he can do with Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. Michelli is going to move down to the second line. He's going to be paired up with Tavares and Big Willie Styles, William Nylander, Nicky Robertson on that third line with Max Domi and Bobby McMahon. And we saw last year several times Robertson, Domi, and McMahon together, and they actually had some really good chemistry. So I'm excited to see what these three are going to bring to the table. And then on the fourth line, Joshua with Waugh and Callie Yarncroc. This is a fourth line that can punish you. They can score goals as well. And so Detroit needs to watch out for this fourth line. On the D side, Morgan Riley is going to be paired up with Brendan Carlo. We got Jake McCabe and Chris Tanev and Oliver Ekman-Larsson with Simon Benoit, and Anthony Stolarz is expected to get the start here again tonight. So Stolarz going to lock it down. This is a home and home series with Detroit, and we are just finishing it off. So welcome in. Thanks for being here. As you do come in, do those social media things. Hit that like button. However you do it, hit the heart, hit the thumbs up, hit that button, and make sure that you are following along and you are subscribed, because we're going to have a good time today. It's going to be an exciting game. There's going to be lots of action going on, and we're going to be here all afternoon. So I am very, very much looking forward to seeing how this team is going to perform. And not the start we wanted to see the other day against Detroit. Well, actually, they got out to a good start, but they couldn't hang on to it, and the game got away from them very, very, very quickly. So hopefully it will be a different story today as the Maple Leafs going to give it back to the Red Wings. And this one, I don't want to say it's an important one, but every game early, you got to pick up those wins. You got to start building the confidence. You got to start getting with it, ready to go. Hey, Mega, how's it going? It's about time that Easton Cowan is playing his first NHL game. I know, Lucas. Feels like it's been forever. Hey, Amber, how's it going? Welcome in. Amber dropping those gifts already. Amber, thank you so much. Hey, Chris, welcome in. You're busy. Yes, Chris, it is a busy weekend with hockey, with baseball, with everything going on. but it's all a good time. This is the best time of year for sports, and we are happy to be able to bring it to you. Hey, Suzanne, welcome in. Go Leafs go. What are they going to do? Now, if you're looking for this game, if you're looking to watch along while we call it for you, it's an Amazon Prime game today. So it is on Prime. If you have Prime, you can put it on and listen along for us. If you don't, just hang out here because we will have it all for you. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Cowboy finally in that lineup. Davey boy, how's it going? Now, one of the key things that to note, if you missed it as I went through the lineups, there is no Steven Lorentz. Steven Lorentz took a little bit of a hit in the last game, kind of shook him a little bit, and he is out. Could unofficially, I think it's concussion. They haven't said anything yet, but we'll have to wait what his official diagnosis is. Hopefully it's not long-term. They say upper body. You got to love those upper bodies. And of course, Scotty Lawton, he's still lower body, and that lower body really is week by week. Last I heard. Hey, would like to sleep. Welcome in. Good afternoon. I am fantastic. Thank you. I'm so excited to get this one going. We love our Maple Leafs hockey, and they're on the ice. They're getting set. They are getting ready to go. We're going to wait for the lights to come up. But oh boy. I'm actually nervous for this one. I'm feeling it a little bit. Are you feeling it? I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous. We shouldn't be. Hey, Jeffrey, how's it going? Yes, Jeffrey, we're going to switch over to the baseball game. They're getting underway about 5:03 or 4 today. So coming up right after the hockey game, we'll be switching over. There's a brand new stream set up for the baseball game. Finn coming in with those roses. Thank you so much, Finn. But once this game is done, you don't have to go anywhere. You will automatically be teleported from this stream into the baseball stream, so you don't have to change a thing. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Welcome in. Steven, I'm already nervous about the Jays. Maybe that's what it is, Steve. Maybe that's what it is. I'm feeling it for the Jays. Of course, it's a beautiful day here in Toronto, an absolutely gorgeous day. The sun is shining as I look out my window. An absolutely gorgeous day. The dome is open. Hopefully they do keep it open, but that's going to be a big change for tonight. The dome is open. Eddie, what's going on? Welcome in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. I dipped last night, was asleep before 9. That's why they lost. Amber, that's why. Oh, my goodness. They got to play better. They got to play better than they did. But, hey, we're going to turn it around. Boston Bruins are losing today. We'll take that one. We'll take that one all day long. We'll be checking in with all the NHL scores as we go. You can see we got the little ticker over here going through. So we will be checking in with the scores for all the games and seeing how they do. But Easton Cowan, a lot of us have seen what Easton Cowan can do. We saw him in the preseason. He's looked okay at times. He has not had an opportunity to play with someone like an Austin Matthews before. Hey, Sonny, welcome in. So seeing what he's going to do playing with an Austin Matthews type is going to be very interesting because Matthews has all the talent in the world. So that is going to be one to watch. Am I going to be doing the Brewers-Dodgers today? Not today. We're going to do game 2 tomorrow. I can't do 3 games in a row. And by the time we finish the Blue Jay game, the Dodger game is going to be, it's just getting going. So, yeah, can't do 3 in a row today, but we're going to do the Dodgers and the Brewers tomorrow. So we'll pick up that series. It's unfortunate that most of the games, the Jays and the Dodgers, overlap each other. So we're not going to get too many. I was hoping we might get more opportunity to bring you both, but there'll be a couple of days we'll be able to do that for sure. Hey, Tyler, welcome in. Matthews has all the talent, but chooses to be lazy. I don't think he's lazy. Hey, Cowboy Caps, welcome in. All right. They're going to turn on the lights. They're going to get this game going. We are minutes away. As it's a packed house here in the Scotiabank Arena. Let's get it going. Of course, all of our stats, everything's going to get up and get ready to go once puck drops. As stats start popping in, everything you see on the screen will start coming together. And at the first commercial break, if you haven't figured out what you're seeing yet, we will let you know and make sure that everybody is on the same page. All right, Maple Leafs, it's time. It's time to get this one going. Felix, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to everybody. Hey, Gumdrop, when do you take a bathroom break? I don't, Gumdrop. I don't. No, I'll take a quick break between the two games. We'll run over, do a quick bio break, and then we'll be ready to go. Got to watch the fluid intake, though. We'll be making sure the fluids are okay. Matthews coming in to take the opening draw against Larkin. Here we go. Game is officially underway as Toronto wins the opening draw. They're going to put this one down in the Red Wing zone. Bringing it across, Wings picking it up the middle. They're going to dump it now into the Toronto zone. Hopping in the corner. In on the forecheck. Matthews going around behind his own net. It's whipped all the way down, and Easton Cowan going to come in, but it doesn't matter because it's an icing call. Just 20 seconds in, a quick icing call. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Yes, Riker, we will be live tonight. Immediately following the Leaf game, we'll be switching over to the Blue Jays. There should be enough time in between. I figure we probably should get about 15, 20 minutes between games, but we'll see. But yeah, we're going to be going right into the Blue Jays game immediately following this one. Off the draw, Detroit going to keep this one in the corner. Easton Cowan drafted 28th overall in 2023 by the Maple Leafs. We finally get a chance to see what he can do in today's game. This one coming around the corner. Tanev going to pick this one up. Play it around the boards, a little tip. Cowan can't get it out. This is going to be played up. Wings still have it. Here's a long shot from the point. Blocked in front. Matthew Nyes heads up. Going to flip this one out and all the way down. And the first line finally going to go get a change, or no, they're not. It's another icing call. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Welcome in. It's another icing call. And Easton Cowan, a big block on Edvinson's shot, kind of skate up the side. So Easton Cowan getting in good defensive position with a big shot block, leading to Matthew Nyes being able to get that puck out of here. Well, Amber, we are so happy to have you for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dark, it is on Amazon Prime today. It's an Amazon Prime game. Here comes Toronto. Up the middle. Cowan going to hit the red line. Now dump it down. Finally, after a minute and a bit, the first line able to go switch up and get off the ice. Caught on here for a long time. Detroit going to send it down. No icing call. Carlo, he takes a big bump, goes down. Toronto going to pick it up. Big giveaway coming in front. What a save by Stolarz. Huge stop. Michelli with a good golly Miss Molly giveaway. What were you thinking? That's going to get him benched real quick. Detroit going to bring this one over, and they're going to carry it out, dumping it down. Toronto Riley back to pick it up. Michelli just handed Detroit a gift, and Stolarz with that left pag was spectacular. Hey, Kirk, welcome in. Whoa, Stoli was sick. Nice, Mega. Awesome. This back down in the Detroit zone. Toronto, side of the net, spinning away from a hit here is Nick Robertson. Going to feed this back. Benoit with a shot. It's blocked. Robertson picking up the loose puck. Couldn't pull a trigger. Trying to get this one on net. Back around Detroit. Going to move this one up into the Toronto zone. Long shot. That one is blocked. Steered behind the net, but Detroit on this very quickly. Here's another shot that's going to be deflected up and out of play. That's right. Jay's game immediately following this game here today. Good pace, but holy cow. Stolarz, what a save as Michelli gives this one away right at the face-off dot. They go forehand, backhand, and Stolly just with the glove was absolutely magic. That was a great stop. Man, that was scary. That was scary. Toronto, you got to be smarter than that. You got to be much smarter than that. Back around in the corner. Ekman Larson picking this one up. Going to play this one in the middle. Toronto carrying it up, a little chip in. Waugh chasing in after it on the forecheck. The fourth line getting some minutes here. Comes over to Joshua, leaves it for Tanev with a shot. Looking for a deflection in front. That doesn't connect. Hey, Tony, welcome in. That's right. It's all Toronto all day today. Leafs, then Jays. Here they come up the middle. Joshua carrying over the blue line into the wing zone. Joshua still bringing it in. Rest of the line going to change up, and the first line back on. Puck is going to come over to Carlo, dumping it in. Here comes Easton Cowan on the forecheck. Cowboy with a bump on Sider in the corner. Goes around for Sherratt. He's going to play this one up, trying to hold it in. They cannot. It comes out to the neutral zone. Long quick up to Cowan. Cowan waiting as Matthews and Nyes both jumped offside. Detroit going to knock this one down. Gets it out to Matthews. Matthews tried to backhand it in. That didn't work. The Wings with a long shot, and that one's going to go wide. Holding this one in just barely. Matthews, nifty little move, 3-on-2. Matthews to Cowan. Cowan to Matthews with a deflection right on. Nice little give and go play there. Toronto has to tag up. They're going to go change. Too bad it's the Wings, not the Tigers. Oh, Jay, I know. Wouldn't that be nice? I was in your channel on Twitch before. Oh, you're disgraced Sasquatch. Gotcha. Okay, Kirk. Thank you for coming over here. It's going to come down in the Leaf zone. Wings going to come out in front, and this comes all the way out. Detroit by the center line. They got to work this one around. Yeah, too bad it's not a Tiger Jays series. It would have been great to see a Toronto-Detroit all-sport matchup. This one is going to be knocked down by Michelli in front to Tavares with a shot right on. And this time Talbot comes up with a nice little save. Good hustle there. Good hustle. Yeah, it certainly was. It certainly was. We had some great streams. A lot of support, which was real nice. Good little jump here. I think Cowan has got the nerves out of his system. A nice little give and go here with Matthews. He had a nice shot block earlier. So the more that Matthews and Cowan can build this chemistry it'll be really nice for them. Tavares going to win this, kicks it over to Nylander. Willie feeding it up to Riley. Riley tries to play it in front to Tavares, and Talbot leaping out with the glove is going to hang on to that one. Hey, Guy, welcome in. Go Leafs and go Jays for this evening. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much. That's right. Lane Hudson with the big extension. Good for him. Good for Hudson. Listen, he shocked me. I ate a lot of crow about Lane Hudson, but I'm happy to see he got paid. Here's Michelli, a long shot. That one's going to be kicked aside. Detroit playing it behind their own net. Edvinsson going to circle it up. Wings trying to break out. They can't control it. Riley has to hustle back. He's going to play this one off the boards, and it's bouncing. Michelli trying to split the D. Get in, loose puck. Nylander bobbling it, picks it up. Willie centering in front of Michelli's skate. Oh, and such a good chance for Toronto. Wow, a broken play that Willie almost got a little pinball action going on. Here's a big shot off the shoulder of Stellaris. That's going to carry high. Back to pick it up. The Leafs going to send it up. Couldn't get it to Domi. Detroit bringing this one right back in, sending it behind the net. 5 minutes gone here in the first period, and it has been a nice pace. Still a little sloppy. McCabe going to shovel this one over. And Toronto in their own end. Going to get a little line change going, leaving it here for Tanev. Tanev on the move. Hey, Zaro, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, I apologize. A lot of regulars in here tonight. For whatever reason, something on the tubes is going weird. Oh, here's Robertson almost stole it. Something's going weird. So a lot of the names are kind of messed up. Hey, JD, welcome in. So happy NHL is back. Can't take the CFL anymore. Oh, I know what you mean. The Argonauts have been so bad. Hey, Jim, welcome in. So I know your names are showing to me differently than they normally would. So I apologize if I can't crack the code. Bringing this one up, 8.5. I think it was 8 years at 8.5 for Hudson, if I'm correct. Bringing this one in is why he's going to circle around. Yeah, it was a real nice deal. A real nice deal for Lane Hudson. 8.85. So 8-year, 8.85 for Hudson. Real nice deal for the youngster. Toronto going to bring this one up, dumping it into the Red Wing zone. Shots 3-2 right now. Switching it around. 13 minutes to go here in the first period. Hey, Luke, welcome in. Detroit up over the line. Going to send this one in around behind the net. Detroit trying to work this one through. Big bump in the corner. Toronto going to pick it up. Here comes Nyes. Nyes going to flip it in. Nyes and Cowan both coming in hard. Cowan's going to go deep, tipping it behind. Over to Matthews. Matthews back to Cowan. Cowan looking for someone to pass to. Cycles it back to Matthews. Knies trying to go in front of the net. Matthews, good work on the boards. Matthews still with it. Going to cycle this one down. Knies getting hold up there. Where's the call on the hook? Back over to Knies behind the net in front. Trying to jam it in for Matthews. Comes to Riley. He backs it up over to McCabe. Back to Riley. Riley, long shot, looking for the deflection. Knies got a piece, but he couldn't get it right on net. Riley putting this down low to Cowan. Cowan, he's looking with it, going to curl this one. Tried to feed it to Matthews. It's broken up, and Cowan is going to come out to the red line. Tanev, though, beats him to the puck. Tanev going to turn it around. Chris, you are very welcome. Thank you for being here. Toronto hitting that red line. Tanev going to dump it in. Nylander flying in on the forecheck. Couldn't stop it along the boards. Here's a giveaway. Michelli feeding it in the high slot. Tavares shooting. That one goes just wide. Back in here trying to grab it. Sider going to play it around, and the Wings getting this one out and down the ice. And a little stumble there. No icing call. Tanev dropped to a knee. Got back up real quick. Michelli, tight little turn. He's going to now carry this one up. Long cross ice pass to Willie. Went to bank it off the boards and instead puts it up into the Red Wings bench. Good pace, real good pace. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Few people over for some turkey din din. JDA, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. They're going to commercial break right now. A little pause for the cause. Coming up at first intermission, we'll break down all the goal scores, all the stats, and we got some hockey cards. We're going to be cracking some open. We got a real nice one the other day, but I left it over on my table. We got a big hit. One of those, when you turn them and it's like two pictures. I don't know what they're called, but we got a Florida Panthers one, which was pretty sweet. Do they always stagger when home games? So no. So Toronto did something actually really nice here today. The Maple Leafs and the NHL allowed them to move this game earlier, so there was no conflict between the Blue Jays and the Maple Leafs. Holographic. Thank you, Ricky. I was like, why did the name just escape my head? So really nice job that the NHL moved this game to 2:00 to allow for no conflict. Plus, the staff at MLSE have invited anyone who is at the hockey game today. They can stick around following the game and watch the Blue Jay game on the big screen. So very cool. See, for me being from Ontario downtown a couple of times, see a lot of Jays games since. Nice, Johnny. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get those likes up there. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, let's get that like button up there. We want to get over 100 before the end of the period. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Ricky, how's it going? You're welcome for doing this. Love listening. Oh, thank you so much. Listen, you guys are so awesome. The kind words are so nice. That one guy, I got Knies and Riley, 2 shots in a Toronto win. All right. Yeah, I didn't play today. I barely got my Tim Hortons picks in. I always forget to do my Tim's picks. I just got them in like a minute before we went live, and I haven't yet got back on the betting wagon because last year I was not good. Irvin, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Wings. Troy, welcome in. Getting the foam finger going on. Love it. So shots are only 3-2 right now. We're almost halfway through the first period. Face-off coming up at center ice. Current favorite Maple Leaf player, Matthew Knies. I'm a huge Matthew Knies guy. Hence, we got number 23 on today. Got to represent. This coming around down in the corner. And again, I don't know, is it for you guys too? Is the names all showing funny for you as well, or is it just me? Turning around, Detroit bringing it into the Toronto zone. Patrick Kane going to bring this one deep. He's being pushed over into the corner. Nice job there by McMahon. Comes into the high slot. Little deke by Sider backhander, and that one is knocked down. Carlo going to hand this one away. Come on, too many giveaways here, Leafs. Carlo going to go around the boards. Nick Robertson going to backhand it, gets it out, and the Wings going to back it up at center ice. All right, Canadians 48, you're welcome to hang out, but not if you're going to spam. So please do not spam the chat. We don't like that. Urine Crow coming back around, trying to dig this one out. Passing this one back. We'll get lots of Toronto-Montreal action. And you're more than welcome to come in and have some fun during those games. But please don't spam. Hey, good night. Welcome in. McCabe going to play this one across. Cowan bobbled it. Detroit going to keep this one in at the line. Driving in, going up high. This one is knocked aside. Picked up again here. Toronto trying to play it out. Cowan, a nice little hit. Knocked his man down. He's going to go switch it up. Detroit in their own zone. Curling looking to move this one up. It could be, listen, there's a lot of updates. Hang on. Here comes Matty Nyes walking in with a shot. Glove save by Talbot. There's a lot of updates going on, so it is very possible that one of the updates going on. Yeah, Johnny, we got it taken care of. They're going to a commercial break. But yeah, over on the tubes, there's a lot of big updates that are rolling out. And sometimes when they roll out these updates, it kind of messes with some of the things, with some of the names, some of the features. So I'm sure it'll get corrected very quickly. Mr. Special Task, welcome in. Your stream is absolutely magnetic. The vibe, the energy, everything is on point. You have a natural talent for making people feel included. You build such a welcome, fun and welcoming space. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Adrian, hello there. Beverly, what's going on? And I mean, honestly, the support we've had over the past few days with the start of hockey and with Blue Jays going on has been absolutely unbelievable. And while I can bring so much to the stream, you all bring so much more back to me. So you guys are just as important as I am. And we always say this is a community channel. This is a place to get together, talk sports, talk whatever, have some fun, and cheer on our teams together. So thank you for all being here. And man, I look forward to a good game and a good Jays game a little bit later on today. Hopefully that's exactly what it is going to be, because yesterday was the struggles, and not just yesterday for the Jays, the last game for the Maple Leafs as well. They got out to an early lead and just couldn't hang on to it. So hopefully today it'll look much better and that they can hang on to it. Thank you so much, Dave, hitting the follow. Appreciate that. You know, Troy, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how the Jays are going to do tonight. I think they'll be a better team. They're also going to be facing a better pitcher today. And that is going to be super important. It's going to be Gilbert. Gilbert is getting the start here tonight, Logan Gilbert. And so he is a big guy, 6'6", 215 pounds. He's going to be tough. So the Blue Jays, they're going to need to get to him, and their bats are going to have to get going early. So it'll be a very, very, very important matchup. All right, let me give this a quick update here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Had to update the pitcher. So the Blue Jays going to pick up later on, and hopefully with Savage on the mound will look a lot better. But the Maple Leafs have a tough task in front of them here this afternoon. Off the draw, Ekman Larson putting it across with a shot right on. Matthews with a big blast and a nice stop. A real nice stop. 9.5 minutes here to go. Yeah, Dave, last night was tough. No doubt. Miller was pitching great. The pitching for the Mariners as a whole was very good, forcing a lot of fly balls and a lot of ground balls. Toronto just could not get the bat on them. Back to the point. Here's another shot right on, and Talbot is going to stop and hang on to this one again. So the bats have to get going. They have to be smart on the base paths, and they don't have to hit a home run every time they're up at bat. Singles and doubles will win you ball games as well. So they got to remember that. Small ball works. You don't always have to go for the home run. In the National League Series, it is the Dodgers and the Brewers. So that's going to be a fun one. This back to the line. Here comes Detroit. Team has been torturing me since 67. New sub here. Your handle doesn't reflect sports or Leafs. Search Leaf Game Live. That's how you found this channel. Well, I'm glad you did find us. So thank you for being here. We were thinking, do we want to rebrand? Do we want to go change it up a little bit? And I've been tempted. I've been very, very tempted. But I'm nervous about making that change, but I'm glad you did find us.
I think he's doing excellent right now, seeing everything as well.
All right, face off just outside the Leaf zone. This coming to Detroit. Wings going to win it. Dumping this one in. Around over on the far side. Carlos sending it back over for Morgan Riley. Riley trying to play this one up. He gets bumped into the boards. Nice little move by Joshua. Going to play it out. It's a 3-on-1. Here comes Nick Waugh. He shoots, and a nice save here by Talbot. Got a little too close. Puck is in the air. Waugh going to knock it down. Back to the point for Riley. Riley sending it towards the net, looking for deflection. It came, but it went just wide. In the corner, Joshua going to pick it up. Joshua and Waugh battling here. Big bodies, a couple real big bodies. Detroit, though, comes away with the puck, sending it down the ice. Riley into the corner as Larkin chases him. Back over to Carlo, sending it up along the boards. Tavares picking it down, and the Leafs going to get this one out. Cross-ice pass for Michelli, misfired, and Riley going to back it up. Riley sending this one cross-ice. Detroit knocks it down out of the air, sending it around, and a nice move again as Willie Nylander comes back defensively. Hey, Triton, what's going on? Welcome in. Red Wings going to back it up in their own zone. See Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope so. I hope so. Hey, Canadians in here, can you tell me two best things about living in Canada? Your face. There's a lot of great things. A lot. So that's going to be an icing call. That's going to come back down to the Detroit zone. But some good job. Good shift here by the fourth line. Fourth line getting there, hustling around, really beating the Wings up a little bit. Some physical play along the boards. Joel, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Joshua, welcome in. You had to reset. I couldn't see anything. Joshua, that happened to me yesterday. So bizarre. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Off the draw. Casper going to kick this one away from Domi. The Wings put it around behind. Here they come, the Wings. Setting it up over their blue line, over the red line. Going to flip it down into the Toronto zone. McCabe looks over his shoulder. Plays this one up along the boards to Robertson. Robertson gets it returned from Domi. Robertson playing this one up to Bobby McMahon, who's going to cycle it all the way back. Toronto in their own zone. Some nice passing to create some space. Robertson curling around, and here come the Leafs to the red line. Going to dump it in, and little Nicky, he's flying in, wins the race with a quick, sharp angle shot, and Talbot stops that one. Cycling around, and this line going to go for a change. 11 shots now for Toronto, only 2 for Detroit. Good start here for the Leafs, but Talbot is looking sharp. In the corner, Nye slashing at it. Matthews there with him. Neither of them can come away with it. Detroit sending it in, and Stolarz coming up with a nice stop. Hey, honking, what's going on? I almost missed the game because I thought it was Sportsnet Plus Premium. Thought we were playing Nashville at 5. Wrong day. That's right. It's Detroit here today. We got the Red Wings going on. Dad's great grandparents are from Saskatchewan. Nice. I've never been to Saskatchewan myself, but I've heard it's lovely. Winters can get a little harsh. Yes, we will be live for the Blue Jay game immediately following the Leaf game. We'll have a little bit of a break, and then the Blue Jays will kick it off just after 5 o'clock. Hey, Surf Bum, what's going on? So a quick stop right away. We're going to drop it again with 7 minutes left to go. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go, Maple Leafs. Let's just go. Face off in the Maple Leaf zone. Matthews against Larkin. Matthews going to win this one. Comes to Tanev. Going to cycle around over to McCabe. McCabe, long up pass. That one got broken up, and Larkin has it in his own zone. Cowan in there, coming in hot. Cowan going to force Edvinsson to turn around. He's watching him still. Good footwork here by Easton Cowan. Rhonda, thank you so much for the follow. Saskatchewan, Rhonda, it was lovely. Oh, nice. This down in the corner. Little hit there. Finney and Cowan ran into each other. Cycling around, Detroit going to play this one up. Nye, holds the line. Nye's coming in. Couldn't make the pass. Bodies falling everywhere. And we're going to go switch it up as a fourth line coming right back on. Hey, Bruce, long day, but it's going to be a good day. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Welcome in. Ryland, thank you for the follow. Toronto going to play this one right back in. 6 minutes to go here in period number 1. Dakota Joshua picking it up. He gets put into the board. Still with the puck, though. Good hands here by Joshua. Looking to move it back to the point. Benoit couldn't hold it in. Shoots, and he was just offside. The Leafs is weak without Marner. I don't know. I listen, anytime as they go to a commercial break, anytime you take 100-point guy away from your team, yes, there's a gap there. There's a hole. But what Marner lacked in physicality and in toughness, they made back. They got with these two guys in Nick Waugh and Dakota Joshua. So love to see it. Yeah, YouTube is playing a little fun and games with some of the names. So I apologize if I call you by something that is not the name you're used to hearing me call you from. Jason, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Rick, welcome in. It's a Prime TV day. Monday Night Prime has returned. And this will be the first of many here on Monday nights. And listen, Prime, let me pay for it so you don't have to. That's how it works. Not necessary. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to remember by the images, by the pictures, but you know, we talk to thousands of people every day, so I'm trying my best. But hopefully they'll fix that. Emil, how's it going? Welcome in. Leafs could learn from Ken Hughes. Team-friendly deals. Yes, right? Right? Team-friendly deals is where it's at. My first time here, Michael Kirk. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm not really trying. Yeah. Hey, Donnie, welcome in. The Leafs didn't get back defensive player Marner is. They got slower. So while I agree that they didn't get a defensive player back, I don't think they got slower. They got bigger and more physical. So you have to look, you know, Marner, while he had 100 points in the regular season, he was a big liability in the playoffs. And the guys we got back will not be liabilities in the playoffs. All right, back from commercial break. Let's get this one going. Hopefully they can get some here in the first. 5:49 to go. They have been pretty much outplaying Detroit in this first period, which is nice to see. Soul, how's it going? Go Leafs, go. Welcome in. All right, Tavares in to take the draw. JT going to win this one back. Riley playing it up, and the Leafs dumping it in. Here comes the forecheck. Michelli. He's going to pinch. Big hit along the side. Nylander in on the boards. Trying to get it back to Riley. Tavares does. Riley shooting. That one is tipped. That one goes wide. Here's a sharp angle shot. More of a pass, really. Tavares trying to play it behind him. Michelli helping out. Michelli and Tavares. Nice passing. Trying to center it in front. That one was behind Riley as he pinched up in the play. Nylander gets it out. Michelli picks this one up. Stops on a dime. Passing it across. Shooting. Great save, Talbot. Whoa, Michelli with the edge work. He goes, stops on a dime, reverses polarity, and goes the other direction. Real nice footwork there. Michelli had that really nasty giveaway early on, and he's kind of made up for it in his last couple of shifts, playing much better hockey. And we're getting some chemistry starting to build here with Michelli, Tavares, and Nylander. Domi coming in to take this draw. Loses it, and Detroit going to play it around behind the net. Lawton and Waugh can share behind third line. Lorentz and Yarncroc can be fourth line center. They got options, right? They got lots of options now. Wings playing it back to the point. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. Robertson coming over to the boards with a little bit of a hit here on Sherratt. Over to the side again. Robertson with Sherratt again, trying to push him up along the boards. Ekman Larson coming over. Robertson bringing this one down low. Toronto going to play it up the middle. It does come out of the zone. Bobby McMahon tried to race up there. He couldn't get there. Ekman Larson holding up his man. It's tied up in the skates. Robertson digging. He's going to dig it free to Benoit. Benny going to bring this one up, chipping it in. And here comes Bobby McMahon on the forecheck. He's being watched very closely by Palika. Down around trying to center it. Bobby McMahon couldn't get it. Nice with a one-handed pass. Nice little move. Hey, Hakeem, welcome in. Here comes Nyes again. Nyes stopping, trying to cut between the legs, trying to get it over to Matthews. That one doesn't connect. Good creativity there by Matthew Nyes. At least need a legit goalie. Last game, blew it. So I disagree. I think Stolarz played a very good game. Stolarz is a very good goaltender. Giveaways and poor defensive play is what led the Leafs to lose. And don't forget, in the last game, the Leafs gave up 2 empty net goals. 2 empty net goals in the last game. Here it is, Riley at the top of the point. Going to play it to the high slot. Matthews sending it in. That one gets knocked down. And here comes Detroit. Lucas Raymond tries to bring it up, and he turns it over. Nice playing it in deep. Cowan trying to cut behind the net. He can't get in there and pick this one up. Johansson going to play it around. This one picked up by Lucas Raymond right in front of the Wings bench. They're going to flip it over to the near side of the ice, and the Wings going to back this one up. Nice little outlet pass. Here come the Wings. Going to send this all the way down, trying to get Cobb behind the net with it. He's going to cycle around. Cowan last year in the OHL with the London Knights had a lot of 69 points, and we got a penalty coming up, our first penalty of the game. First penalty of the game, and I believe the Maple Leafs, no, it's going to be on Riley, excuse me. Riley is going to take it. So their first penalty, and the boos coming out, the boos raining down. As Morgan Riley gets the stick in the middle of JT Compher's back. Little cross check from behind. That's going to put him down. Morgan, you can't argue that. I mean, that's a cross check all day long. Can't cross check a guy from behind. Yes, Dylan. Yes. Christopher. Thank you. Julian, hello there. Welcome in. Jose, welcome in. Razor, what's going on? They're going to play this one all the way down the ice. Trex, no, you cannot actually. I know people do it, but it's technically still copyright infringement. Bringing this one down around. Yarncroc trying to get it out. Little play up front to Yarncroc, going to bump this one over. Here comes Toronto trying to wheel and deal. Bring it into his walk. Going to slide this one down. Jiggy, what's going on? Why is nobody scoring? It's been back and forth. 12 shots for Toronto, 2 for Detroit. Talbot has been good. Here comes Nyes. Nyes, shorthanded. Going to drop this one off to Matthews. Toronto, a man down, and they're killing this one off quite nicely right now. Finally, they send it down. 1:03 left to go here on the power play. Turning it around is Sider. Sider going to play this one back. Here they come. The Wings into the Leaf zone. Trying to play this one deep. Tanev going to break it up. And again, Toronto going to clear this one all the way down. Nice work here by the Maple Leafs on the penalty kill. Vito, so the Toronto game they moved earlier specifically for accommodating the fans so they can watch the Blue Jays later on tonight. No, Trex, I know there are guys doing it. It's very easy to do. But it doesn't mean it's right. If everybody jumped off a bridge, it doesn't mean you should do it too. And they probably don't care because nobody watches the Bruins anymore. Just kidding. I had to trash talk you for Boston. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for joining us here today. Let's go. Noah hitting that follow. Here's a long shot, and that one is going to be steered aside. Playing this one back, Detroit, setting it up in the high slot, trying to come through. Little high stick, knocking it down, and that one's going to go out of play. And they're saying a Leaf player might have knocked this one cleanly out. Referees are going to have a little huddle. That's right. Thank you, Lisa. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Smash that thumbs up over on the tubes. So let's see what they decide. If they agree that this is clean out, it'll be another penalty for Toronto. And it is. Benoit got his blade on it. This is going to be a penalty to Toronto. Delay of game. So Benoit shaking his head no. Oh, they're giving it to Austin Matthews. So this looked like it was Benoit's stick, and it is Benoit's stick that knocks it out. So they got the wrong guy. They got the wrong guy here. So Matthews is going off. This should be Benoit. Is there enough time to go to the Leaf game, then walk over to the Jays game. Biggerfoot, there will be a little bit of time, but MLSC has said anybody at the Leaf game today can stick around and watch the Jays game on the big screen. Now, if you have tickets to both, it's about a 10-minute walk or so. It's maybe 15. It's not a far walk. Now they make the adjustment. Matthews comes out of the box. Benoit going to head into the box. So it's not that bad of a of a walk. Once you get into the Rogers Center, depending on where your seats are, it could take you a bit to get there. But for those that are at the Leaf game, I'm sure they'll leave a few minutes early and walk down the street if they have Jays tickets as well. It's been a lot going on here in Toronto. Adam Sandler was here last night as well. This one down at the side, Detroit with a two-man advantage for 5 seconds. The side, shot Stolarz with a save. Digging at it, another stop by Stolarz. Puck is loose, another shot, and they score. Power play goal for the Red Wings. The good news, though, for Toronto is I believe the first penalty had just expired. So 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Larkin pulls it back. Diggin finds it backhand over the glove. No chance here for Stolarz. He sees it, and he gets it up real high off the crossbar and in. That was awesome. If you have tickets to both, I'm single. Amber, that's awesome. Tattoo says yes, shirt says no. You're killing me. That is so funny. So that is it. So the first penalty expired. Right at the start of the second penalty, they score. So now it's 5-on-5. And we are set.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute of play, Detroit, they are up 1-0 on a power play goal. 13 shots for Toronto, only 4 for Detroit. This coming around, trying to bring this across. Detroit playing it, Sider hanging on to it. Sider, he's looking. His shot is blocked by Michelli. Still in here, Wings playing it around behind the net. Detroit trying to come out front. Back up to Sider. Sider goes over to the far side, long shot. Deflected high. 26 seconds to go. Sam, how's it going? Welcome in. Easton Cowan has not scored yet. Unhappy Doug Gilmore. Okay, that's funny. 15 seconds to go. Toronto has it in the wing zone. Centering pass. That one gets blocked. Playing it around. The Wings going to hang on to it. 8 seconds left to go. 2, 1. Sound the alarm. The horn goes, and the first period is in the books. First period is in the books. Did not go our way as Larkin gets his second of the season on the power play from DeBrincat and Lucas Raymond. Detroit with a 1-0 lead. Hey, Dallas, welcome in. 1-0 for Detroit. Here are your stats. 13 shots for Toronto, 4 for Detroit. Toronto 60% in the faceoff circle, which is where they were the last game as well. The Wings 1 for 2 on the power play. Toronto not having a power play opportunity yet. In the hit department, 9 hits for the Maple Leafs, 6 hits for the Red Wings. Block shots are 6-4. Giveaways 10-5. 10 giveaways in that first period. That is a lot. You cannot give the puck away that much. They had 5 in the first game in the first period, 10 here in the first period. That number is way too high. Leafs, yes, Lucas, they need to score next period for sure. The penalties went to Morgan Riley for a cross check and Benoit for delay a game. Puck over the glass. Sound the alarm. All right, let's open some hockey cards, shall we? Let's open some hockey cards, see what we get as hopefully we can get some good as the Zambonis are out cleaning the ice. Let's go. What are we going to get as we're going to talk some hockey? And then I'm going to open a pack and then we'll go around the league and we'll look at whatever other scores we have. Hey, Sam, it's probably going to be the opposite. Maple Leafs will come back to win. That would be nice. Oh, we got my boy who picked up a big deal from the Oilers, Bouchard. Evan Bouchard, I'm a big fan. We got a little Braden Point in the True North, a little Braden Point. And the guy who scored the goal, Dylan Larkin. How is that for timing? Dylan Larkin on the base. Okay, I can't end on a Dylan Larkin. I got to open one more. Let's go. The game today right now is on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon Prime game. Cross-eyed Bouchard. I love Bouchard. He's so good. Opening hockey cards. So, Chris, I love him. I can't wait. Upper Deck Series 1 comes out on Wednesday. So we're gonna have a box break at some point. We got a Noah Dobson. There we go. We got an Above the Ice Slavkovsky for our Montreal friends. This is a gorgeous card. And there we go. Your next goal scorer, Austin Matthews. There we go. Austin Matthews. Nice. Now we can move on. We got our Leaf. Thank you so much for that. Subscribe. CE88. Welcome in. And hopefully the tubes will get these names fixed up so we can actually properly talk to you without trying to crack the code. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you, everybody, for getting it done. We're a little shy on the likes. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit that like button for us. Hey, Danny, what's going on from Nova Scotia? Welcome in. Good to have you. Alexander, how's it going? All right, let's go check out the Editown scoreboard and go around town and see what's doing for everybody. The Avalanche right now in the third period, they're up 3-1. McKinnon with a goal from Natchez and Burns. We got Tage Thompson with a goal from Tuck and Dahlin. That's for the Sabres. I like Tage Thompson a lot. Kel McCarr with a goal for the Avs from Natushkin, and Nathan McKinnon with his second of the game, fourth of the year already. Wow, 4 goals for Nate Dogg. That is impressive. The Jets are up 4-2 over the Islanders. Let's go Jets. Barron has a goal. Niederreiter has a goal. Jean-Gabriel Pajot for the Islanders. Logan Stanley, Tanner Pearson for the Jets, and Heineman for the Islanders. Predators are up 1-0 over the Senators. And it's Jonathan Marchessault who has the goal from Michael Bunting and Eric Howla. Right now, the Lightning, end of the second period, are up 4-3 over the Bruins. Cirelli got 2 back-to-back. First one is from Gensel and Goncalves. Second one is from Gensel and Goncalves as well. In the second period, Yanni Gourde has the goal from Pontus Holmberg and Moser. Casey Middlestat scores for Boston from Arvidsson and Zaka. Pontus Holmberg, he scores for Tampa from Bjorkstrand and Kozar. And then we got Harris from Pasternak and Geeky from Zaka. So Pontus Holmberg picking up a couple of points here today for Tampa Bay. Wow, good on Pontus Holmberg. Later on today, the Panthers and Flyers, Devils and Blue Jackets, Canucks and Blues, Wild and Kings, Mammoth and Blackhawks, all in action as well. Montreal Alouettes are up 21-9 over the Red Blacks. Wow, Joshua. On mute, and you are my play-by-play guy for the season. Love it, Chris. Thank you so much. Listen, we love getting in here and calling it for you. It's something we enjoy doing tremendously. This month is going to be a little back and forth because of baseball, but we're going to be getting going regular very, very soon. Biz, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Can't get enough of you guys. Kind of missed everyone. Does that make me clingy? Not at all, because you know what? We're all the same way. It's funny. I said this before in playoffs. If you've never been with us through an NHL playoffs, we stream every day, sometimes twice a day. We cover as many series as humanly possible. And it's a lot of fun, but it's like a 2-month stretch of nonstop streaming. So a lot of us are hanging out here every single night. And then once it comes to an end, we take a little bit of a break to recover. And we say it all the time. We're like, wow, I wonder how this person is doing. I wonder how that person is doing. We miss everybody. So sometimes we had to find an excuse, find a little pop-up stream just to get together. Nathan, how's it going? The Leafs going to drop 2 in a row. It's still early, but hopefully not. Hopefully not at all. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that tastes so good. So good. Leftover turkey. Oh, man. Rick, I had so much turkey yesterday. It was so delicious. Excuse me. Jenny, it's on Amazon Prime today. Amazon Prime game. Minnie, welcome in. Go Leafs, go. McGade, welcome in. No idea how you do all this and work a full-time job. Me neither. Me neither. Hey, Maple, welcome in. Leafs need to wake up and start playing simple hockey. But yeah, it's a lot. And you're right. I do have a full-time regular day job. Drinking about, there you go, Courtney. There you go. Some days it's tough. Some days it's tough. You know, we finish, I'll wrap my day around 5:30. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later. Scarf down dinner, get things set up and live, just before 7 for a regular weekday hockey game. But it's what I love to do. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. A lot of folks don't understand or don't necessarily know what it takes to put a show like this together. And we were going to do it in the summer, but I spent a lot of time up north, so I didn't get a chance. We do want to do a behind the scenes. We're going to do a behind the scenes and let you guys kind of pull back the curtain and see what it takes to put on this type of a show. And there's so many ways you could do it. I mean, we could certainly simplify it. Excuse me, but we want to bring the best quality show that we can. Hey, WB, welcome in. So we will definitely do that at some point, but thank you for the kind words. Thank you for recognizing the work that does go into it. But I wouldn't have it any other way. This is our 4th hockey season, our 4th year streaming hockey, which is pretty amazing. And we had one of our friends of ours said, a couple of months ago, it was in the summer, they were going back and watching some of our old videos. Hey, Simon, how's it going? And they said, hey, Sam, I just watched your first hockey stream, and wow, it was night and day, and it really is. I actually can't watch some of those old streams. Eric says, I bet $500 on the Leafs, 60. Like, wow. All right, Eric, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I appreciate you, brothers. Sometimes people have no access to games, and you guys don't understand. No, thank you. And I do. It's amazing. The notes we get, the messages we get of appreciation is so. I understand. I get it. And I have a hard time expressing in return how much it means to hear you guys with all the kind words and all the support with the PayPals and the super chats and all that. It's not cheap to do this, between the hardware and the software and all that. Forget about the time and the energy, just the equipment and the subscriptions and all that stuff. So all the support we get is so unbelievably appreciated. The memberships, all that stuff, it really, really helps. So that's why we love doing what we do, and we're going to keep doing it as long as I can. Hey, Brendan, welcome in. Thank you so much. Now, all right, now I've gotten so sappy. Let's get back to it. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Very great holiday weekend to everyone in the chat. Yeah, and to you too, Frank. To you too. Makara Laker. Make her a Laker. Oh, okay. So, Care, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, I should tell you, because we just have the one going, if you're watching over on the tubes today, you are earning points just by being here in the chat with us. If you do ! points, it should tell you how many points you've earned, and the more you watch and the more you chat along, it's going to accumulate more points at a faster pace. And let's see if it is working. Okay, it is working today. Good. So you are earning points, and then with those points, you're able to redeem them and bring various graphics up on the stream. So it's a way that you can kind of play along at home. Channel members have all the custom emojis that you can play with. And for everybody else that's earning points, you're able to redeem those points and bring graphics on the screen. Hey, Jade, welcome in. If you had to choose one J to be thankful for, who would it be? Oh, my goodness. I could only pick one J. Ooh, right now, man, I'm kind of torn between two. And I'll tell you my two. I'm kind of torn between Dalton Varsho and Ernie Clement to be thankful for. Varsho's glove in the outfield has been so good. Clement on the infield has been good as well. but hitting Clement has been so clutch, and he's been getting hot at the right time. You know, I kind of think Ernie Clement is the guy I'd be thankful for. You know, he impresses me every single day in and day out. So I think that's the choice I would have to go with. How about you, Jade? How about you? All right, let me try something here. Whoops. That is not what I meant to do. Good answer. You'd pick Varsho all day. Yeah, Varsho is so good too. It's a hard choice. It really, really is, because both are tremendous players. All right. Who do you think will come up big? Oh, Troy, that is a tough question. It's always tough to forecast. Ontario Raw, but what's going on? George Springer. So that's a good one too. Let's go Wings. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Tim the Tiny Horse, hello from the UK. Welcome in. Natty, welcome in. So Springer's a good pick as well. George Springer has been the little bit of a spark plug. Yes, we will have the Blue Jays. We will have the baseball game coming up 5 o'clock today, immediately following the Leaf game. So Blue Jays, have no fear. We will be there. But yeah, Springer, hey, Anthony, Springer is a good pick, Ontario, Rob, because he has really been that spark plug all season long. And you know, when the Jays needed him, he was there to motivate. He was there to hit. He did a lot of really big things. So I'm definitely, you know, Springer is one of those guys who he's a difference maker. And that is super good to see. Hey, Brady, how's it going? Go Panthers. Panthers, you know, they're going to have a very, very interesting go. So it is going to be interesting to see what the Panthers are going to do with their injuries. They have not requested salary cap relief from the league yet for Barkov, which is interesting. We know Kachuk is out until January, so we'll have to see what that is going to mean. And can they hold down the fort, get through these injuries? Time will tell. Time will tell. I think they can, but I'm excited. You know, I think the Florida's going to have another good team. Montreal is going to be a much better team this year. The Canadians definitely, I think, are improved. Hey, Tim, watching from Tokyo. Go Leafs go. Welcome in. Cincinnati doesn't have an NHL team, but I've been a Panthers fan for about 29 years. Yeah, Brady, same. You know, when Florida came in the league, I do spend some time down in Florida every year. And so I've just become a Panther fan. It's a great arena. If you've never been to the Amarant Bank Arena, I know it's changed names a lot, but it's a great rink. The people there are amazing, great staff. So really, I think Florida puts on a great job. But yeah, Montreal is going to be a better team this year. Detroit, they're going to be a bubble team. I think they're going to have a chance to squeak into the playoffs this year. Going to be interesting. Toronto is on fire today. Toronto is going to be a busy day, a very busy day, and they're already showing huge lineups waiting to get into the Rogers Center. Huge lineups. Doors, I think, just opened at 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 2 o'clock? But doors just opened recently, and it's a big lineup to get in there. Adam, I don't think they're good enough to go for a run, but they're definitely much improved. And if the standings align in the right way, they could put themselves up for a good chance to succeed in the first round. But it's totally going to depend on health and, you know, if they can continue to play up to their potential. The weak spot, and it's not really a weak spot, is goaltending. You know, Dobish is going to be great, and Sam Montembeault has big games, but I just don't know if right now those two are championship calendar goaltenders. Dobish is the future. Dobish is going to be lights out ridiculous. Andrew, I am. Yes, indeed. We opened a couple packs. Let's open one more. So we got 50 seconds before the period starts. Let's open one more pack. See what we're going to do. Toronto or ECHL. Cincinnati Cyclones. Yes, they are. Here we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. Little Connor Bedard action. Maybe we'll get some fire here. Nope. Little monumental moments. The Minnesota Wild. And Malkin Celebrini. We got a few of him already. Malkin Celebrini. So we're going to put together some doubles, and we're going to put together some cards. We're going to give those away a little bit later. Plus, during the Blue Jay game today, we're giving away some free memberships. We're going to give away some free memberships. So make sure you join us later on this evening for that. Hey, Logan, welcome in. Need the Leafs to pull it off. I'm with you as well. I'm with you. Need them to get this one going for sure. Oh boy. All right, let's do this. Coming up in a moment, period number 2 gets back on their way. Easton Cowan's NHL debut here today. In the first period, he looked okay. He didn't look spectacular, but he made some decent plays. Easton Cowan, 5 minutes, 40 seconds of ice time, puts him third on the lineup in terms of ice time. 6 total shifts. Matthews and Nyes playing a little bit more. 6 minutes, 20 seconds for Matthews. 6:38 for Matty Nyes, putting him in the top spot. For the defense, Jake McCabe, 7 minutes, 47 seconds of ice time in that first period. Riley, about 7:15. So we're going to pick it up. Lots of shots coming from the Leafs. 2 shots from Austin Matthews. Almost everybody else had 1. No shots, though, from Domi, Cowan, McMahon, or Nylander. All the other forwards did have a shot, and most of the defense had a shot. Just Tanev and McCabe with no shots. The other 4 did put one on. All right, let's get things ready. Bring up Game Center. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Time for period number 2. Drop the puck. Let's play some hockey. Detroit hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Let's see if the Maple Leafs can find their way back into it. Let me turn this back up. Go, Leafs, go. Off the draw, fighting Matthew Nyes gets tied up. Detroit going to come away with the puck. Going to send it down to Matthews. Matthews putting it up the boards. Nyes long cross ice to Cowan. Cowan making a little move, trying to feed it through. Nice pass. Nyes coming in, shooting. Great save by Talbot. What a pass by Easton Cowan. That was a big time pass right there. Wings sending it down. McCabe is back to pick this one up. McCabe going to get bumped by Finney. Matthews coming over as well. Over to Nyes. Nyes getting pushed off his feet. Sending it up the boards. Matthews over to Cowan. Cowan going to turn. One man to beat. Cowan stopping, turning, shooting, and that one is stopped. Great shift here by Easton Cowan. Look at him go. Detroit going to pick this one up. Cowan must have had a banana and a Gatorade or something at intermission because, wow, he came out on fire here in this first shift. Been to the Florida Panther Stadium multiple times. Not fun in the car for 11 hours. Brady, that is a long drive. That is a long drive. Yeah, Celebrini already is a great player. I like Celebrini a lot. San Jose is going to be a fun team to watch this year. Back to the line, over to Carlo. Carlo shooting, and that's going to be in the glove of Talbot. Going to hang on to it because we're a minute and a half in. And Easton Cowan just, wow, a great pass, a great shot. Heads up plays. Like what I'm seeing here on this shift. Cowan going around Sherratt and playing this one in Nyes with a great shot right on. And then another pass. He had Sherratt to beat with one hand. He was trying to fight him off. Kind of gave him his back, then turned around and whipped it towards the net. So good creativity and good hands here by the youngster, Easton Cowan. Off the draw, Edvinsson going to quickly play this one back. Michelli trying to come over. Wings going to slide it up. Puck is sitting there on the red line. Detroit going to come away with it. Red Wings slowing this one down, playing it around. Mochi, how's it going? Welcome in. Tim Hortons, Pizza. Awesome. Spinning around is Tavares going to play this one up. Tip down in the corner. Nylander going in here after it. Willie trying to get there. Try to play it in front. Detroit there to pick it up. Hey, Vi, welcome in. Kane is going to play it up. A little toe drag and a shot right on. And Stolarz going to hang on to it. Nice little move by Patty Kane. He still got it. Kane is still moving. Like what I'm seeing from him. Hey, Health, welcome in. 11 to 15 hours. Wow. Live in South Florida since I was a baby. Grew up on Panthers hockey. Off the draw, bring this one around. Detroit with it. Wings feeding it behind Stolarz, back the other way. Domi watching his man, Benoit, up on his. Wings going to play this back to the point. A long shot, gets through, and Stolarz sees it all the way and hangs onto it. Johansson letting it rip, stepping into it. Not today, Vi, not today. That game it's coming up soon, I believe. I'd have to check the exact date for you. Danny, it's 3:15 a.m. your time. Wow. Well, thank you for staying up early with us. This coming around, Nick Robertson going to throw his weight around. Not much of it, but throws a big hit. Another shot from the point. Rips that one wide. McCabe is going to tip it off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Detroit blows the tire, goes down. Robertson tried to squeak in and steal it. Just missed. Here come the Wings back in over the line. Going to slide this one in. JVR on the ice. James Van Riemsdyk. Nick Robertson defensively going to play it up the boards. Stopped at the line. Johansson keeping this one in. Chat back to JVR. Detroit cycling it around. Appleton looking. Goes cross ice. Walking right in. A shot and great save by Stolarz. Oh, goodness. Hey, Jangy, what's going on? Welcome in. Wow. Down in the corner. Benoit trying to feed this over to Ekman Larson. Couldn't stop it. Ekman Larson goes in the corner. He plays this one around, and the Leafs going to chip this one out. The Wings having a much better period this time around. The Maple Leafs forced to ice it, so we got a little bit of an icing here. But a great pass, a great heads-up play by Detroit to spring a man to walk right in. Points matter. Points matter. Angie, it's on Amazon Prime today. It's for Amazon Prime. Hey, Austin, welcome in. Larkin has the goal, the only goal here, and it's another icing call by Toronto. Sider back to scoop this one up, but Dylan Larkin, the goal scorer today, on a nice play, fought this one through. Oh, you're very welcome. You know, Maple Leafs, they're doing the things well, right? They're doing the things well. Their passing is looking okay. They're working around. They're getting creative. They're being physical. It will come. I think right now, a little bit of chemistry is needed. Here's a long shot off the end boards. Stolarz with the blocker. Going to kick it into the corner. Comfer going to play it back around. Behind the net, Domi, he's going to scooch over, playing it up. Robertson hacking at it, trying to get this one out. Domi comes over again and gets this one all the way down the ice, and it's going to be another icing call. It is very, very quiet, Rick. Very quiet here. Austin, we were watching on Amazon Prime. But yeah, it is very quiet here in Toronto. Need Leaf fans to get a little louder. Need them to be a little intimidating for visiting teams coming in. Second period's always super quiet here in Toronto. Detroit bringing it around, long cross-ice pass. Playing it around to Larkin. Larkin behind the net. Going to send it to the half boards. Robertson stops. He's going to pop this one out. Here comes McCabe. McCabe breaking through. Plays it a little too far ahead of himself. McCabe back with it. In the corner, he's fighting. A little line change going on. Playing this one down, and Nyes can't come up with it. Good hustle there. Bobby McMahon. I think I said McCabe. Bobby McMahon. JVR, that's right. Little JVR action. Good. Glad he's still playing. Matthews back here is Raymond coming in. Raymond trying to take it away from Matthews. Matthews up to Nyes. Nyes curling. Sending it to Tanev. Tanev going to roll this one in. Nyes coming in deep against Sherratt. Big hit in the corner. Sider playing it away from Matthews. And here come the Wings again. Finney a long outlet pass. Sherratt bringing this one up. Sending it down. He's going to lead the rush. Stolarz comes out to play it around behind the net. Up to Matthew Nyes. Nyes going to play it in the middle. Good job there by Easton Cowan. Cowan, the pass was coming. Cowan did not wait for it. He changed his route to go inside to pick up that puck. Long pass all the way down. Going to bounce right on goal. First line is going to change it up. 5 minutes gone here in period number 2. And really, it's been mostly Detroit. Up to Nick Waugh. He's going to play this one up. Detroit in their own zone, going to look to regroup, start to move this one across. Stolarz over to Carlo. Carlo Head manning it. Here's Yarncroke. He's going to chip it in. Now they're coming in to chase after it. Big hit in the corner by Waugh. Yarncroke can't catch up to his man. Detroit, a long pass. Nice puck movement. Here comes Detroit, centering it. Oh my goodness. Casper so close. Great passing. This coming back around. In there's DeBrincat. DeBrincat turns it over. Yarncroke with it now. Detroit on a line change. Here comes Toronto. Toronto going to flip this one in. And the goaltender Talbot out to slow it down. And the Red Wings turning it. And here they come again. 6 minutes now gone in this period. They're playing a real good pace. And that's going to go up and out of place. And we're finally going to get a whistle here. Exactly at the 14-minute mark. Wow. Real solid pace. Woo. Come on, Leafs. Time to pick this one up. Tim, I'm sure. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Tavares in against Rasmussen. Oh, nope. Van Riemsdyk coming in now. And Van Riemsdyk going to win the draw. Detroit back at the line. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked in front. Back with it. Going to throw this one in the corner. And they get it out, working it around. Let's go. Here comes Michelli. Michelli going to bring this one up. Head manning the puck. A little chip. They turn it over. Coming back to get it. And they dump this one down in here. Detroit setting it up in their own zone. Clock is ticking. Yeah, Michael, it really has. It has been a very quiet building. Let's go. Austin, I haven't played FanDuel in since last season. I don't play that often. It's doubleheader. It's a doubleheader for us here today. Maple Leafs, then Blue Jays coming up a little bit later. Here's Yarncroc going to dump this one in. Toronto trying to get in here on it. Forecheck needs to pick it up. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends. Bringing it around. Detroit trying to walk up the middle. No play. Back to Joshua. Errant pass, and the Maple Leafs, Riley gets it to the red line and sends us all the way down. They're going to go change it up again. Hey, Duke, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. Wings sending it in, chasing it on, trying to bring this one around. Back in the corner. Now here comes Toronto with speed. Over to McMahon. McMahon turned that corner over in front with a shot right on. Benoit with a good job. Good play there by Bobby Mack. Tried to curl through and lost the puck over to Benoit, and Benoit was able to put it on net. Leafs going to work this one back into the Red Wings zone. Wings able to steal it away and get it right back out. Here comes Nicky Robertson, going to chip this one in as the Leafs are going to peel off and go get a line change. London, Ontario originally, but been in Japan for the past 35 years. Go Knights, go. Hey, Oscar, welcome in. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can't watch from Prime unless you have a Oh, I see. Really? That's weird. I just have a regular subscription. Bringing this one across. Back through. Jellybean coming in with some gifts. Thank you so much, Jellybean. I appreciate that. The level up signs. Back across the middle. Toronto bumping it around. Comes to Nisey. Doing it for fun. Welcome in. Nah, disagree. I don't think it's a big problem. Bringing this one around. They just right now, they got to rebuild some chemistry. Teamwork. You got to know where your teammates are going to be. Back around. Here's McMahon with a shot off of Talbot. That one came very close. He didn't even see it. Thank you, Glenn. Happy Thanksgiving. You have over 5.5 goals today. Yeah, I think you might be cooked. I think you might be cooked. But hey, well, a lot of the scoring ended up in the last period. They're going to a commercial break. They're a little slow. They're a little flat-footed right now. But that's not a one-guy issue. That's a team issue. Marner doesn't solve the speed issue. I used to live in Northern Ontario, but won the hospital 50-50. So now, oh, Carrie. Congratulations. Very cool. Making the move down to Amsterdam. I've heard it's beautiful there. I knew some people that went down and took in the sights, and they said it was absolutely gorgeous in Amsterdam. So very cool. Okay, Leafs, they're making this interesting for us. They got their word cut out. They got to find a way to pick this one up and really kind of step into it. They got to get it going. If you are just coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button for us. Last but not least, hit that subscribe as well. We're on our way to 350 today. So let's see if we can get there. 33, 350 next up. Oh, we'll see, Jacob. We'll see. Hopefully not again. Hopefully not again. But it is going to be a fun game. As soon as this one is done, we will switch over to the Blue Jays. We expect we'll have a little bit of a break in between. So have no fear. When this game is done, you will be teleported right in to the other stream, and we'll get that one going. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm still stressing about the traffic. It's going to be crazy. By the way, was there anybody at Adam Sandler last night? I saw online Adam Sandler put on a really good show. Rob Schneider with a surprise appearance, as was Kevin James in attendance. So it looked, from the few clips I saw, it looked like a very good show. But tickets were pricey as expected. All right, so coming back from commercial break, we're at Sider stepping things up for the Red Wings. Oh, I know, Austin. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been amazing. Okay, face off in the Detroit zone. Off the draw. Detroit going to win this one, playing it around the boards. Toronto pinching up, able to knock it down, keep it in here. Back up top, Carlo sending it towards the net. That one goes wide. Pinching on the other side is Riley, keeping this one in. And now it's Andrew Cobb. He's going to play it out. Cobb, far side. Carlo's coming back. Little tip pass in there behind him. Matthews back defensively, picking up the puck. Turned it over. Here's Detroit still in the corner on the near side. Comes to the front of the net. Guys, you got to play it away from the front of the net. Here's Morgan Riley going to flip this one up and down as Nylander now coming in on the forecheck. I didn't see if Mike Myers was there. He wasn't in any of the clips that I saw. Yeah, JDA, they're the names have gone all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Bringing this one down. Not sure if you all know. Yeah, we don't kind of talk about that stuff here. It's not really the appropriate place. So they're going to another commercial break. Less than 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes left to go. Oh boy, come on, Toronto. Time to pick it up. Let's see. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we will win. I have a Wings tat, a Leafs hoodie. So you're either way. Nice, Amber. That's the way. That's the way. Listen, I used to be a big Wings fan back in the day. The Steve Yzerman days. They were so exciting to watch. We're such a good team. Nice. That's good that you can get creative like that. Hey, Rebecca, welcome in. 3 a.m. Been with you more. I just lost. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rebecca. I'm so sorry for your loss. My well wishes are with you and the family, and I hope you're all doing okay. And I am so sorry. Hopefully we make another. We'll get there, Austin. Still don't think Matthews is a top 5 player. I think he is. I mean, he's up there. He can score with the best of them. He can move the puck with the best of them. My question is with the captaincy. Is he a true leader? What is his leadership like? That's what I'm curious. My Wings days were huge, but also Toronto at heart. It's always tough, right? When you have a couple of teams and you're kind of split between. You think Larkin is better than Matthews? That's interesting. That is interesting. Very interesting. Larkin better than Matthews. I don't know about that one. Gotta be biased. You say that means a lot. My mom watched you all the time. She's in office. She loved you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for those kind words, Rebecca. My thoughts are with you. I'm glad to know we could have brought some joy. Evan, how's it going? Welcome in. Here we go back from the commercial break. This one down in the Toronto zone. Leafs long outlet pass. That one is broken up. This getting kicked around in the corner. Sider going to turn. Sider going to bring this one ahead. He's going to run it up. Michelli going to steal. Here comes Toronto. Bringing this one in. A little pass across. Nobody home. Over to Yarncroc. Yarncroc back in the corner, diving, trying to break it up. And this line is going to go change it up. Toronto with a good opportunity. One too many passes. One too many passes. Drama. Now that's interesting. Kachuk better than Matthews. Two very different players, but I think as a leader, and I assume you're talking Matthew. I agree. I think Matthew is a better leader. Here's Riley with a shot. Big screen in front of the net from Joshua. And this coming out. Toronto going to throw it right back down into the Red Wings side. Talbot going to stop it. Now playing it over to Sider. Sider going to set it up. 1-0 Detroit. 1-0 Red Wings. Going to move this one across. Toronto's going to steal. Here comes Matthews. Fettering it in front. Big rebound. Big blast. Cam Talbot, or is that Grant Fuhr? Holy smokes. Little Spring, welcome in. What a stop. Great shift here from the top line. As the Maple Leafs come so close, the Red Wings going to ice the puck. Wow. Matthews coming in, feeding it over. It was a little bit of a blown play. It comes back to the point, a big shot, and Talbot is playing excellent. He's seeing the puck. He's tracking very well. Amber, thank you so much for all the gifts. Totally Grant Fuhr. Hey, Austin, welcome in. Back to the point. Tanev going to play this one across. Crossy would be better to ask excuse for my mom. Be concerned, and I agree. He can score. Just needs to get it done. Let's get it done. Here's a long shot from the point. That one is deflected in the corner. Everybody looking for it. McMahon has it. Bobby Mack going around behind the net over to Domi. Domi to the high slot. Tanev with a blast. That one is blocked. Here's McCabe over to Robertson. Robertson turning around. Going to play this one down in the corner. Domi coming up, trying to squeeze through. Edvinsson bumps him. Back up, kept down. In front, Detroit steals. And they're going to clear this one down the ice. Tanev back to get it. Showing our age on Grant Fuhr. Yeah, right. Rangers are better. Oh, wow. Angel, yes. I am a Maple Leafs fan. And here's the Wings on a breakaway. Big save. And that one's kicked over to the corner. Easton Cowan going to pick it up. He's going to play this one across. Riley hits the red line, dumps it in. Matthews going in here on the corner, shoveling it over. Nyes lets it go by. Cowan back over to Matthews behind the net. Matthews coming in front with the backhand, deflected and goes just wide. Cowan going to pick this one up on the near side to Matthews with a shot that gets blocked. Another shot by Matthews and another stop here by Talbot. 21 shots now for the Maple Leafs, 22 in Cam Talbot. Boy, he's looking good here early. Tucker was your favorite Leaf. Tucker was great. I had a chance to meet him a couple of years ago. Super nice guy. Great playing here by Cam Talbot. He is the difference maker so far. Yeah, it was funny. I had a family member also did a cameo for Tucker for my birthday a couple of years back, so that was cool. And then I got to meet him and say hello. He was super, super nice. Very pleasant. Tavares going to keep this one in the wing zone. Has it taken away, and here comes Detroit again. Patrick Kane. He's going to stop, pop, turn around. Kane gets tripped up and taken down, cleared out, and they could not. And it's another penalty coming up here to the Maple Leafs. The referees do know there's two teams, right? Just checking. So delayed penalty coming up here to the Maple Leafs. Wings with the empty net. Going to bring this one in. Finally, it's touched up. And to the box goes Simon Benoit. Hard playing on Patrick Kane. Tried to get him all wrapped up. So hooking is called. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. He had the stick under Kane's stick. Kane kind of toe picked. He got that toe in the ice and he stumbled, and Benoit falls down on top of him as he was leaning on Kane. This is a horrific call. Yikes. Don't like that. That's a bad call. You can't call this one. Benoit was clean. He had the stick on stick. Bad call here by the officials. So in the box goes Benoit. 2-minute power play with 6 minutes left to go here in the period. I'm a huge Maple Leafs fan, but not a big Matthews fan. Well overpaid. And this is going to be hammered out by Järnkrok, getting this one all the way down the ice. Setting it up is Seider behind the net. Going to start to move this one up. Get a shorty. That's right. Get a shorty. Here they come up over the line. Kane going to bring this one all the way in. Kane still with it. Larkin goes by him. Back to the point for Seider. Over to the far side. Setting this one up, Detroit. Back over to Seider. Seider playing it over to Larkin. Larkin cross ice, trying to make a nice play. DeBrincat couldn't come up with it. Toronto steals and sends it all the way down the ice. Seider back to pick it up. 1:15 to go on the power play. Here they come. DeBrincat playing it up to Kane. Kane to Larkin. It's stopped by Matthews. Matthews shorthanded. Nye trying to get to the net. There's interference. Matthews shoots. And Detroit is going to take a penalty. Finally. Stolars is going to leave. Toronto going to try and hang on to this and eat up as much ice time as they can. Eat up as much minutes as they can so they get a longer power play. So Larkin should get it for interference. Here comes Matthews. Up over the line. Matthews setting it up. He's taking a whack, and Detroit is going to touch it up with 35 seconds to go. So Detroit is going to the box. We're going to get 35 seconds of 4-on-4. And then Toronto will go to the power play. Thank you so much, Dean, hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for hitting those subs. Yeah, Tyler, is a great deal. A great deal for Hudson. So 4-on-4 for 35 seconds. Domi and McMahon will come on for Toronto. Give the top players a rest. Good morning. Both Maple Leafs and Jays will win. I hope so. So here we go. 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Detroit going to bring this one up right off the draw. Trying to curl wide in the corner. Tanev up on his man. McCabe comes over to help out. Detroit really battling through. Setting it over to the point. They bring it out back in. That's offside. They got to go tag up. So Toronto going to grab this puck. 10 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Here comes Domi, going to start bringing it up. 5 seconds of 4-on-4. Into the zone is Tanev, going to play it down. Toronto now on a power play. Puck comes over to Tanev, puts it over to Domi. They're going to bring the power play unit on. Riley with it now. Matthews and Nye over. Domi stays on. Domi going to pass this one over. Back over to Domi. Domi down low to Matthews. Sharp angle shot. Nice save here by Talbot. Back over. Digging at it in the corner is Nyes. Nyes and Matthews there. Domi comes over to help out. Nylander pinches. Getting this back to Riley at the point. Riley bringing this one over. Doesn't shoot. Puts it across. Gets it returned. Now he shoots. Fanned on it, though. And a weak shot is blocked. And Detroit going to play this down the ice. 45 seconds to go here on the Maple Leaf power play. Leafs going to turn this one around. Back pass to Nylander. Willie over to Matthews. Little touch pass to Nyes. Plays this down in the corner for Matthews. pulls it behind him. Matthews to Willie. Willie kicks it out to Tavares all alone in the high slot. Shooting. That one goes just wide. Detroit getting a piece. Matthews holding on to it here on the near side. Matthews getting tied up. Taken down. Riley going to shovel this one in. Tavares trying to be tight on the stick. Tavares goes down, and the Wings going to play this one out and all the way down the ice. That's going to do it with 5 seconds to go in the power play. Nothing doing as Tavares is able to get the only big shot. Bringing it around behind the net. Tavares trying to go on the side. He can't. Maple Leafs, and we got a whistle. Another penalty. Another penalty. They're going to take a commercial break. We're going to wait and see who got it, what got it, and what's it going to be. Yeah, PC Chan, I've asked several times. That's not a topic for conversation in this chat. So I asked you a couple of times to please refrain. So they're going to commercial break. The Maple Leafs not able to get anything going here on that opportunity. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wow. Holy smokes. Welcome in to everybody else. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate having you. No need to be rude. Why are some people so rude? Hey Q, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Nathan, watch the language, please. Not a good power play opportunity. That's for sure. Toronto struggled there. Too many men on the ice is the call. Too many men is the call. So the Maple Leafs going right back to the power play. Right back to the power play. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Another power play opportunity for Detroit. 5-on-4. Unbelievable. So they got to really settle down. They really got to get back in here. Courtney, you guys are so funny. You guys are awesome. So Domi's going to sit this one out. This is where Toronto really struggled last year. Toronto really and truly struggled with too many men on the ice. These bench penalties are absolutely brutal. So it's another Detroit penalty, or power play, excuse me. Another Detroit power play. Toronto takes the penalty. 2 minutes on the board, and the Wings off the draw going to win it. Seider bringing this one back. Seider going to bring this one across. Setting it up, working through. Trying to stick handle around, trying to chop this one over. Smash that like button. We appreciate it. Bringing that out in front, and Toronto going to intercept. Short-handed, Toronto 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's Waugh, 3-on-2, shooting, save, Waugh in front. He's trying to fish it. He can't get it. Detroit just able to keep this puck out of the net. Toronto in a short-handed opportunity. This one going to come across Benoit. He's back to pick it up. Going to send this one around behind. DeBrincat in here, keeps it away from Matthews. Cycling it around back to the point. Detroit getting themselves ready. Seider setting it up. Back to Seider. Seider cross ice. DeBrincat to Seider. Shooting. That one is blocked. Toronto going to intercept and chip this one out. Nyes is racing down. So is DeBrincat. They're going to come in here heavy. Nyes tying it up. Nyes getting tripped up with DeBrincat. And here comes Detroit. 45 seconds to go on the Red Wing power play. Bringing this one across. Hey, John Cena, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Game number 2 of, or technically game number 3 of the season. Montreal was number 1. Detroit was number 2, and this is game number 3. Thank you for the follow. Bringing it around. Here come the Wings over the line into the Toronto zone, trying to tie it up. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Leafs clearing it around, and this is going to come all the way down the ice. Back to grab it. Here come the Red Wings. Sandin Pellikka, he's going to start it up, turn it over. Detroit has to play it back. Power play has expired. We're at even strength, 5-on-5. McMahon with a high shot. Domi coming in. He tries to get a stick on it. Toronto setting it up. Here's a quick shot, shoveling it in at the side. Digging, it's in front. Joshua can't get it. It's still coming around. Here's Detroit. Playing this one back. Long shot. It's knocked down the Red Wings. 5 seconds to go. They're going to play it out. Razor, yes. We will be going right to the Blue Jays game just before 5 o'clock. As this one is done, we are going to the second intermission. Maple Leafs are lucky to only be down 1 at this point. The Wings coming on real hard. Talbot is playing good. 24 shots combined for Toronto. In that period, it was 11. 10 total shots for the Red Wings. Maple Leafs, who were at 60% in the faceoffs after the first period, now down to 48.6. So it's very close. Detroit 1 for 4 on the power play. Toronto is 0 for 1. And the power play they had was only about a minute and a bit. So very interesting there. 19 hits for Toronto, 10 hits for the Red Wings, 12 block shots for Detroit, 7 for Toronto. Toronto, though, 15 giveaways. That is the problem. 15 giveaways from 2 periods of play. You can't play hockey like that. All right, I want to make something very clear while we're all here hanging out and having a good time. We want you to be here. We want you to have fun, but we ask that you please be respectful. There are certain topics we don't want to discuss here in the chat because they're not appropriate to have during sports. And one of those topics, we don't want you talking about how you're hacking the system or working around and setting up things so you can get certain things without paying for them. And that's not appropriate for the chat. And so we will very easily give you a warning. If myself or one of the moderators see a conversation taking place that is not appropriate for the chat, we will ask you to please refrain. You have 2 options at that point. You can stop talking about that conversation, or you can choose to leave. If you continue to have that conversation, you will be timed out. And again, at that point, you can choose to wait and come back in and be respectful, or you can choose to leave. This is a free system. You are able to come in here without paying a dime and enjoy our content. We ask, there's no need to be rude. There's no need to carry on like a child. There's no need to be immature. Simply make a choice. Stay here and enjoy the fun, be part of the conversation, and talk about chat-friendly subjects, or you can go and find another way to enjoy your Leaf game. So we would ask you please be respectful. We will be respectful to you as long as you are respectful to us. So thank you for that. I had to get it off my chest. Now let's continue to have some fun and have these Maple Leafs pick things back up as they are battling hard here with the Detroit Red Wings. Come down so we can come treat you, brother. Go Leafs go. Danny Canadian here yelling for you. Come down, brother, so we can treat you. Go Leafs go. Thank you. Firefighter Jimmy, how's it going? Wolf, what's up? Welcome in. Need Toronto to win. Condra, hello. Need to be better. That's right. PM Steezy, what's up? Welcome in. Karen, hello. Welcome in. Karen and Ken. Little Spring, welcome in. Thank you, Razor. I appreciate that. Let's go. I'm just looking at something to eat on DoorDash. Ooh. What are your choices, Amber? Let the chat pick for you. Hey, Speedy King, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. Now, we will have the Blue Jays coming up immediately following this game. It is going to be a very important matchup, and let's see if it is posted yet. Let's see. Let me take a look and see if we have. Did they publish the starting lineups? Let's take a look. If they did, we'll let you know. What day is today? The 13th. So it's going to be Springer, Lucas, Guerrero, Barger, Kirk, Varsho, Clement, Schneider, and Jimenez. No Santander. For the Mariners, a Rosarina, Raleigh, Rodriguez, Polanco, Naylor, Suarez, Cans and Robles and Crawford. So no change for Seattle, but Toronto making the change. Santander is out. Lucas is back. That's good news. Lucas had to leave the game yesterday after fouling that ball off an ankle or off his kneecap. So that is very, very, very difficult. Danny said, my wife said you're cute. Send her to bed. Danny, that's amazing. That is awesome. Hello. Leafs looking like a wild card team right now. Chris, they are struggling. That is for sure. Okay, we need to help Amber. Amber says, not a fan of BK. Tacos, fish and chips, or chicken. Fish and chips is always good. My vote is fish and chips. I haven't had that in a long time. Favorite WWE wrestler of all time. That's easy. There's only one, and that's Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart, hands down, favorite wrestler of all time. All right, Dallas votes fish and chips. Triton votes fish and chips. Firefighter Jimmy says pizza. Extra tartar. Another vote for fish and chips. Amber, it looks like we're all on the same page here. Everybody votes fish and chips. Here, thanks. That works. There you go. Amber says thank you, everybody. Oh man, I haven't had some good fish and chips. Kane and Undertaker, yeah, can't go wrong with Kane and Taker. Hey, Troy, another vote for pizza. One wheel pizza. Road Warriors coming in with the taco vote. Going for the tacos. Hey, you know what is not fun to eat live on stream? Tacos. Chase going with tacos as well. Open Muir, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for hitting those subscribes. Let's take a quick look. Hey, Toronto Blue Jays fan, welcome in. Let's take a quick look at some of the news going around the NHL. Now, we did talk about the big deal that was signed by Lane Hudson, 8 years, $8.85 million, a great deal for him. If you missed it yesterday, Rempe on Tom Wilson, a big hit. Now, we know Tom Wilson has kind of been one of the bullies of the National Hockey League. Well, Matt Rempe stepped into him and sent him absolutely flying. If you missed it, it was awesome. It was so good. And it was nice to see. Can I actually bring this up? Let me see if I can bring this up. Let's drop this in here. There you go. We'll move this over here. Look at that. So in the first picture, the top picture, he's lining him up. He's getting the body on him. The middle picture was the hit delivered. And then Tom Wilson sliding into the boards. So good. So good. All right, let's get rid of that. And I know the people over on the vertical didn't get a chance to see it. Let's drop it in here. Oh, can I not move it over there? Oh, sorry, vertical folks. I can't bring it up there. Can't bring it up there, but nice job, Matt Rempe. Got to congratulate Matthew Schaefer, the young stud, Matthew Schaefer, his first National Hockey League goal. So congrats on number one. Many, many more to come from the young star. I mean, he's just incredible. Sabres head coach announced that Josh Norris is going to be out indefinitely. Suffered an odd upper body injury on the home opener Thursday night. So Josh Norris out indefinitely, which is pretty crazy. Here's something I saw that I thought was wild. Hey, coach, what's going on? Welcome in. We'll be covering the Jays. Yes. So it's 5 o'clock my time. So I guess if you're whatever time zone you're in, 4 o'clock. Yes. Immediately following the Leaf game, we'll be switching over. Hey, Alfredo, welcome in. We will be switching over to the Blue Jays. Dan, you're killing me. Oh my goodness. All right, here's something that was crazy. Wayne Gretzky, maybe you've heard of him, the great one. One would argue the greatest of all time. Wayne Gretzky, as an 11-year-old, here's his stat line. He played for the Bradford Steelers. At 11 years old, Wayne Gretzky, he played 85 games. Okay, 85 games. 378 goals. At 11 years old, Wayne Gretzky, 378 goals in 85 games. A total of 517 points. 517 points in 85 games. When you have a kid at 11 years old that is putting up numbers like that, you've got something special. Hey, Marty, how's it going? London, Ontario, proud. Lawrence, what's going on? Well, I have one thing to say about our Jays. They have their game cut out. Yeah, they got it. It could go 7. It's going to be a long series. And last but not least, the last thing I wanted to touch on, because it's a nice moment. If you didn't see it, Jonathan Toews returned to the National Hockey League, returned to the Winnipeg Jets. So welcome back to the league, Jonathan Toews. Always so good to have you back in playing. So there's a few things from around the league in the first couple. Very cool. It is insane. It's absolutely wild. 6 points per game. How did you see that? It was just a post I saw, Watson. It was just a post that I saw. Apple. Cha-ching. Red Blacks 10, Alouettes 30. Final. Wow. Alouettes crushing it right now. Frog, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us as we're getting ready for third period. It's Dublin, welcoming Go Leafs Go from Dublin. Welcome in. All right, let's open another couple of packs here. I got another couple of packs. We need a big hit. We need something big. We need to get something big on stream. Gunner, oh no. Need the Leafs. We need these Leafs to get here and get going. We need them to get going. All right, here we go. Little Charlie McAvoy on the base. Man, all I get are the same cards. Little Jake Ottinger, goalie etchings. And a Nazem Kadri. All right, come on. We need to get one big hit. Like, we need to get something. We've hit nothing. This is not a good box. All right, let's open this one up. I'm going with the Red Wings today, Kenny. Yeah, they're looking good. TYB, thank you for the follow. We got the play-by-play for you with a whole bunch of stats and all the fun stuff. Ottinger got pulled in that playoff game. Instantly I remember that. Hey, Jared, welcome in. Big controversy over Ottinger as well. All right, here we go. Nico Heeshire for the Devils. All right, we don't need to look at the base. There we go. We got a Clayton Keller above the ice. These are gorgeous cards. These are my favorite. The above the ice. And a little Jake Gensel. Come on. Last pack for today. Well, maybe we'll open more during the Blue Jays game. Thank you, Ace, so much for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. Come on. Give us something good. Another Nico Heeshire. We got a Monumental Moments. Jonathan Huberdeau. Talk about a bad deal. Jonathan Huberdeau has been a big bust for the Calgary Flames, in my opinion, and John Carlson. So we've got nothing out of this box. Very disappointed. I think Toronto will be solid this year. I think Toronto will end up being a decent team. I think they will. Right now, they're in one of these funks, right, where they have a new squad, right? They have new groups together. And you're thinking to yourself, Sam, come on. It's for the most part the same team. But yes, they're trying to build some chemistry. Obviously, when you take Marner out of the equation, you have to rebuild what he had. You're not going to get another 100-point replacement. And we saw that Matthews, he could play well with or without Marner. The question is now finding somebody that can skate with them, finding somebody that can set him up, and building that relationship. Sends down 2 with 5 left. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Let's take a look here real quickly. Go around the horn. Predators 2-0 over those Sens. Who scored the other Preds goal? Ryan O'Reilly. Boo, Ryan O'Reilly. Avalanche 1, beat the Sabres 3-1. The Sabres, man, they may not win a game all year. They're 0-3 to start. I feel bad for Sabres fans. The Lightning beat the Bruins. Boston goes down. That's their first loss of the year. The Jets beat the Islanders. And that was another loss for the Islanders. They're 0-3 to start this year as well. So a couple of teams need to get something going. All right, let's take a look at the individual stats here for the Maple Leafs, but let's look at some of these new guys. We're talking about building it up. Hey, Juju, I do live in Toronto. Yes, indeed. I am in Toronto right now, and it's still a gorgeous day, although the leaves are all changing colors. Leafs should play Bliss on the fourth line, give them the sandpaper. We're going to see him soon. That is for sure. Marco Sturm didn't let the team go. Marco Sturm, I like him. Let's see here. Lots of comments coming in. Utah is good to watch. Utah is a fun team. They are for sure. All right, let's look at some of these new guys, how they're doing. Easton Cowan in his debut tonight. He has 12 shifts, 9:49 of ice time, which is fourth most. He has 3 hits, and that is about it. So 3 hits, Easton Cowan. No shots on net, no turnovers, just 3 hits. He made some nice passes, though, some real nice passes. Look at Michelli. Michelli is down towards the bottom, just about 9 minutes of ice time. 10 total shifts. He's got 1 shot, 1 giveaway, and it was a bad giveaway. Stolarz bailed him out there. But he bounced back. He's been playing okay. Nick Waugh, on the other hand, he's got 1 shot on net, 1 giveaway, 1 takeaway, so we'll call that even. Taking a look at Joshua, only played 6:23. He's got 1 shot and no hits. Although, I don't know, the guy, whoever is counting the stats for the hits, I think is mistaken. We've thrown Nick Robertson throw 3 solid body checks, and they only have him listed for 1. So I'm not buying into the statistician who's keeping the hit counter. On the D side, McCabe, almost about 14 and a half minutes. No shots for him. Try to know what's going on with the super chat. I bet a peanut butter hot dog, the Lightning win the cup. No way. I'm never doing that again. That peanut butter hot dog was not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Leafs, let's see here. Go Detroit, but I still love the Jays. Born in the GTA. Let's go. Sabres lost again. Yes, Mega, welcome back in. Do you think we're going to see any new cup contenders in the league this year? Yeah, Larry, it's going to be, I try to reserve judgment to like the 10-game marker, but I think we could see some surprise teams make the playoffs that were unexpected. Thought the game starts at 5 o'clock, 5:03 to be exact, is what they expect the first pitch to be. Morgan Riley, almost 14 minutes, 19 shifts. He has 3 shots, 1 hit, 1 giveaway, 1 takeaway. Carlo has been okay, 13 and a half minutes, 20 shifts, 1 shot, 1 hit, 1 giveaway. Has to be a little stronger on the puck. Tanev has had a decent day, 1 block, 1 hit, 1 giveaway, 2 takeaways in 13 minutes. Benoit, a couple of penalties, but he's got 2 shots, a block, a couple of hits. So the Maple Leafs are getting in there. They're blocking some shots, which is okay. Matthews has 2 blocks, 6 shots today for Austin Matthews. 6 total shots, 2 blocks, a hit, 2 giveaways. Bobby McMahon has 1 shot, 1 block, 3 hits today. So some unexpected heroes kind of throwing the body around. We're getting set for the start of the 3rd period. This is it, the final 20 minutes between the Leafs and the Red Wings. They need to get things going. Peace Amigo, go Wings, go. Welcome in. Can we say shout out to hopefully break it? Let's see. What teams do you like today for the other NHL games? Is that what you mean for the other hockey games? Well, coming up, I like the Panthers over the Flyers. I like the Devils over the Blue Jackets. The Blues have looked pretty good, but I'm going to go with the Canadian team there. I'm going to go Canucks over the Blues. I'm going to take the Kings over the Wild. And I think Chicago may have a chance against the Mammoth, but now we're going to go Utah. We're going to take Utah over Chicago. So those are the teams I like for the rest of them. Bet on the Habs for wins this year. They're going to be a much better team. Montreal is certainly going to be a much better team this year. Okay, that was hard, but got the fish and chips. Nice, Amber. Hopefully they're good for you, because I'll feel really guilty if they're not good. All right, 3rd period is coming up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Keep the subs coming. Keep that follow coming. We're on our way. 9 subs away from 350. As we get set for period number 3. Go Habs, go. Thanks for the follow. Here we go. Matthews In against Larkin again, and Matthews going to win this one. Cowan back to Matthews to the D. Quick outlet pass to Nyes. He's going to tip this one in. Hopefully the Leafs can stay out of the penalty box in this period. Back around over at the side. Cowan going to steal it away. Easton Cowan in the corner, still working with it. Cowan looking, no one to pass it to. Somebody get open for him. Leafs just standing still. Tanev going to swing this over to McCabe. Going to rip it up to Nyes. Nyes takes a hit. Cowan coming in here after it. Cowan takes it away, goes behind the net to Matthews. Matthews to the front of the net. Nobody there. Back to the point for Carlo, sending it in. Cowan is tied up. Nyes with it. Nyes going to turn. Cowan broke his stick. He's got to go get a new twig. And the Red Wings going to bring this one up to the red line and dump it in. This down around in the corner. Stolar is leaving it up there. Toronto a little bumping around. Tavares with it. Loses the puck. Detroit is back to set it up. Here's a long pass. Red Wings coming in. Shooting. Knocked down. In front. Look out. Loose puck to the point. Nobody's going towards it. Detroit. One-timer. Blast. And that one goes wide. Back over. Sandin going to keep this one in. Working this. Sandin Palika having a nice game. Picked up here by Morgan Riley. Riley. Long pass up to Michelli. Skate to stick to skate. Or skate to, no, stick to skate to stick. And he plays it in. Razor, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Taz, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Wings, go. Let's see some veteran gumption in this third period. That's right, Chris. They got to get it going on. Leafs need to bring back Wendell. That's really funny. Oh, it's just, oh, yeah, it looks... Mega, it's just there's an update rolling out, so sometimes it kind of messes with things. Back to the point. Here's a long shot by McMahon into the glove. Talbot going to hang on to it. Talbot has been absolutely solid today. Hey, Purple Top Hat Man, welcome in. Great work here by Talbot. I mean, he's been the difference maker today. Talbot right now is the star of the game. Domian to take this draw. Going to feed this one back. McMahon. Drop pass. Little cycle behind the net for Robertson. Robertson wrapping around shooting. Going up top. And Talbot again. Coming across with the chest. Robertson hauled off his feet. Able to get it to Domi. Domi tries to stuff it in. Now comes to McMahon. And somehow Talbot finds it again. What a shift here for this third line. Alf, you're so funny. Oh my goodness. So no Santander tonight. No Santander. Schneider is in and hopefully can get them going. Oh, Gumdrop, it is my pleasure. Hey, Guy, welcome in. 18 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Third period is just 2 minutes in. Domi with a nice try coming out from the side of the net. Robertson at the side of the net. Triton says, let's get a wave going. Hey, C. Elk, you're very welcome. Welcome in. Let's get our third period wave going. You know what to do in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, Paul? Get those hands ready. Get them ready for the baseball game. Get those hands flowing. Behind the net, Detroit going to play this one up. Here come the Wings. Wings hitting the red line, going to chip this one in. Riley back to pick it up. Sending it around the boards. Van Riemsdyk watching. And this comes right back out. Detroit sending it right, or trying to send it right back in. Nylander able to knock it down. Plays it in the Wings side of the ice. Detroit looking it up. Here comes Larkin. Larkin with Nylander watching him. Going to pass it away. Detroit 3-on-3 coming into the zone. Good defensive play here by Tanev. Tanev going to spin and go the other direction. Has to shake a couple of wings off of him. Bad communication. Tried to slide it out, but Nick Waugh did not have a clue what he was doing, and that puck kind of sat there for Detroit to pick up. McCabe putting it in, not deep. Detroit trying to bring this one around, and here come those Red Wings again. 17 minutes to go in the third period. Sending it around behind the net. We are 1 hour away from Blue Jays. 1 hour away from the Blue Jays game. It's going to be tipped up down in the corner. Red Wings over to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson, he's going to flip this one. Comes to the line. When this game ends, we're not really going to have much of a post game here today. We're going to say goodbye real quick. And I'm going to take a few minutes to get things set up for the Blue Jays. Big battle going on right in front of the Leaf bench. It's stalled up there in the skates. Digging for it. Everybody's digging, trying to pull this one out. Finally, it does come free. Here come the Red Wings. Into the Toronto zone. Benoit standing up at the blue line. Couldn't take the puck away. Nick Robertson with Cobb all over him. Cobb and Robertson still battling. Robertson playing it to the half boards. Robertson now getting it to McMahon, who chips this one out and down the ice. Real good battle along the boards, and they're going to say this is icing. Okay. 16 minutes to go. Maple Leafs hard battle here. Real hard battle. If you're watching over on the talk, again, we will set up a brand new stream. For those watching over on the tubes, you will automatically be teleported to the baseball stream. Turning it around. Here's Robertson between his legs, trying to dangle it around. Ends up going to Ekman Larson behind the net, playing this up along, chipped out. McMahon and Robertson. Here comes Robertson, stopping Robertson, sending it towards for McMahon. Are you kidding me? What a save! Oh my goodness, they slide the pass in for the one-touch glove side, and here comes Talbot with the glove. Wow, what a stop! Heads up play by Nicky Robertson, slides this one over. McMahon gets the stick on it, and the glove by Talbot. Wow. Real nice stop. Back to Carlo. Carlo falls, blows it, breakaway Detroit. Riley getting back. They score! James Van Riemsdyk does what James Van Riemsdyk does. He absolutely roofs it. Angie, thank you for hitting those shares. Off the draw, Carlo with a bad decision. It comes to JVR, pulls this one up, little backhand, and tucks it under the crossbar. Morgan Riley was going in, and then he stops and backs up. Morgan Riley backs away from James Van Riemsdyk, and he goes blocker side for a goal. Now, I understand why Morgan Riley had to back off, because he had to watch the other player coming up behind for a pass across, but oh my goodness, that looks bad on Morgan Riley. Amber, do I ask where what you have? I think you said what it was, where it's located. Unbelievable. Hey Bruce, welcome in. Darren, welcome in. Oh my goodness, this JVR does this all the time, just roofing it. He's so good like that. 2-0 Detroit. Bruce, I'm with you on that one. This is flipped up. That was a great goal, Tanner. That was a great goal. Wings coming out real strong. Here's Tavares behind the net. Tavares sending it to the point. Over to McCabe. McCabe, long shot looking for deflection. That one goes high. 28 shots for Toronto. 12 shots for the Red Wings. My goodness. First goal of the season by James Van Riemsdyk, his 660th point in 1,083 games. Cobb picking up the assist. Here comes Matthews shooting. Oh, my goodness. Cam Talbot is ridiculous right now. Holy smokes. 2 big stops on Austin Matthews. Oh, Bruce, thank you. I hope so. I feel like I've put on, but I'm trying to lose. 1-2 saves. A great pass from Cowan and Matthews. The first one hits the bottom of the trapper and then kicks out the left pad. This is ridiculous. Cam Talbot is unreal right now. Yeah, almost. So close. Left arm Red Wings. Love them too. Oh my goodness. What a series for Cam Talbot. That was, I mean, I thought he had him beat. I thought he had him beat. This has been the best I've seen Cam Talbot play in a long time. 30 shots now. Thank you, Tanner. Happy Thanksgiving to you and to all of our Canadian friends.
You mentioned Matthews. I mean, he's had
This coming back around. I mean, that was just ridiculous.
one of the best goal scorers in the NHL right now, easily.
7-8 shots for Matthews, if you count that series as 2. Matthews having a better game. Matthews has looked okay. He's looked okay. He's shooting the puck well. Hey, Snowman, welcome in. Jay's, though, solid fan. No, yep. This is crazy. Crazy. Leafs are shooting. Leafs are coming. 14 minutes to go. Talbot has been ridiculous. Off the draw. Leafs can't hold it in. Ekman Larson going to back this one up. Nylander turning. He's going to fire this one in. Chasing it after it. Talbot's going to play it around. Trying to pinch this one. Toronto can't. They can't hold it in. Backing it up. Morgan Riley with it now. Riley taking a look. They can still make a comeback. That's for sure. Tavares over to Nylander. Nylander up over the line. You know, they're dumping the puck in a lot. They're not really approaching with speed. Tavares behind the net has Domi here with them. Over around to the point for Nylander. To the middle to Ekman Larson. Back to Nylander. Willie shooting. And Talbot again is going to hang on to this one. Wow. 13 and a half minutes. And the Detroit Red Wings are up 2-0 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are looking real solid. They're playing very, very good hockey. I'm shocked. If you are just coming in for the conclusion, hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get up to 200 likes today. Hit that like button for us. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that follow as well. Blue Jays game is coming up in just a little while. We hope you will join us for that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun as they get going. That one is set up already. I got to make this public here for the vertical. There we go. Boom. If one of the mods wouldn't mind, actually, let me check this here. That's okay. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Oh, but let's go, Blue Jays. Time to do it. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Ron, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it very much. I just got to drop something in here. I can't multitask or I'll make too many typos.
Keeps up with life in Canada. Rub A535.
Whoops.
For Canadian pains.
Okay, there we go.
The stats presented by Uber Eats. Get almost anything delivered for game day.
Perfect.
Austin Matthews.
All right, let's do this.
401 career goals.
Austin Matthews, so many chances today. Austin Matthews trying to come up big, but Talbot has been ridiculous. Talbot has been so good.
Becoming Toronto's all-time goal leader. Matt Sundin sits at 420.
Sorry, 1 second.
13:36 left regulation time.
All right, done. Let's go. Let's finish this one off. Face off in the wing zone, off the draw. Toronto going to win this one back, holding it in. Down low to Matty Nyes. Nyes shoved off the puck, coming in the corner. Matthews throwing his body around. Nyes and Matthews digging, trying to pull this one out. Matthews sending it back the other way. Toronto trying to come up. Matthews back in here. Comes to Nyes. He misses the puck. Nylander on here now. TR, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Trying to dig this free. Look at that. We are 2 subs away from 350. You Savage will get another 13. Yeah, you Savage is going to be huge. Here's a long pass. Toronto cutting in. A little drop for Matthews. Matthews going behind the back. Up to his forehand. Cycling around. He's got Nyes in front. Matthews centering it. That one is knocked down. Bobby Mack. He's going to take it behind the net now. Bobby McMahon up to McCabe. McCabe sliding this one in around the boards to Matthews. He can't hold on to it. Pinching up on the other side. Bobby Mack has it. Runs into Tanev. Squeezes free. Bobby Mack trying to pass to Knies. He scores! What a play! Bobby McMahon pulling out all the stops. Bobby McMahon. That was outstanding. Back and forth they go. Bobby McMahon with the hard work. Bobby McMahon with the hustle. Gets it to Matthew Knies. And my boy, number 23, comes up huge. There we go. One on the board. One on the board. Lots of time left to go. Holy smokes. That one almost didn't get there. It almost. Kenji coming in. Welcome in. WA, welcome in as well. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. There we go. Nice job. Right as Matthew Knies puts one in. Leafs are on the board. Comfer kind of put Tanev into McMahon. McMahon, instead of taking the shot, passes it back door, and Knies didn't get all of it, but he just got enough of it as the puck hit off his stick and trickles over the line. Onyx, what's going on? David, hello there. Eye of the Needle hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Luke hitting that follow as well. Woody, thank you all. Let's go. Everybody's waking up. Matthew Knies from Bobby McMahon. Toronto. Tavares. Over to Cowan. Cowan cycling around now. Cowan throwing it towards the net. That one is knocked down. This one playing deep for Tavares. Tavares in the corner, working this around the sides to McCabe. McCabe diving, knocked it down. Tavares tried to play it. He couldn't. Puck is going to come out. Over to Cowan. Cowan coming in. Tried to pull a little fancy toe drag there. Lost the handle. 11 and a half minutes to go. Stolarz is going to leave this one behind the net. Toronto starting to get some speed. It's amazing how that goal goes right to the legs. Going to flip this one in the zone. Here comes the forecheck. Detroit going to work it out. Here they come up over the line. Trying to get it to Patrick Kane. Kane behind the net. Sharp angle hits the side of the net. Picked up here. Playing it back to the line. Toronto almost stole it. Yarncroc getting very close. Chris, this is the second. It's a home and home series. So this is game 2. Here it comes for Joshua. Joshua trying to get in here. Joshua has it. Trying to leave this one over. Spinning around. Toronto trying to work it. Yarncroc sending it towards the high slot for Matthews. Couldn't get it to his stick. Good stick lift there by Detroit. Very timely. This here in the corner trying to dig. Matthews pulling at it. This coming back up top. Here's Knies. Knies across. A one-timer off the blocker. Nice save by Talbot. Comes out. Benoit going to play it over to Nylander. Nylander walking in. Willie turning around. Willie looking, stopping, changes directions, drops it off, holding the line. Ekman Larson with a shot. Rebound came towards Matthews, but it was just behind him. Hey, Richard, welcome in. Back to the line. Toronto sending this one down, and it's deflected up and out of play. 10:06 to go here in this period. 2-1 Detroit. 34 shots for Toronto right now. Richard, thank you so much. Great hustle, great game. Richard, I hope you're feeling well. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. I hope everything is good, my friend. Dabber Donnie, how's it going? Wants those Red Wings to pull it out. Off the draw, Wings going to win this one, bringing it around behind the net. Here's a long flip pass, knocked down by McCabe. McCabe going to kick this one over. Setting it down, took an awkward hop off the glass right in towards Talbot, and he's going to hang on to that. Matthew Knies getting on the board. 9:56 to go. Oh boy, the Leafs starting to cook. Leafs starting to cook. Let's get it done in regulation. We have the Blue Jays coming up in about 45 minutes time. So immediately following this game, we will be switching gears. We'll be moving over to watch some Blue Jays in action. By the way, we are a Fanatics affiliate. If you want to pick up some Maple Leaf merch, you can do so through Fanatics. Check out our Fanatics link. What does that mean, being a Fanatics affiliate? It means that if you use our link to go to Fanatics, look around and purchase something, if it's a qualifying purchase, it means we will get a commission. We will get a kickback for referring you through our link. So if you're looking to pick up any Blue Jays gear, any Maple Leafs gear, use our link, go on in, check it out, and then it helps us out. So thank you if you're going to do that, for considering using our link. You'll see them in the chat all night long. Plus, at some point, you can check us out on all social media. Go to our website, Samwelb12Experience.com, and you can find all of our socials. There's no discount, Amber. Sometimes they do have sales that are going on, but it's no discount. It's the same price as if you were to log in on your own. Right now, I just clicked in the link. Right now, it's up to 40% off select items. So if you use our link to go in and select sale items, right now you can get yourself this jersey, actually, the black reversible jersey, John Tavares. It's on clearance for $100. $99.99 John Tavares breakaway black jersey. So that's a pretty good steal. They got a really nice hat. You can get a Marner jersey for $60. They got a beautiful hat, really nice hat, $27.99. Actually, I might buy this hat. Really nice. There's some good stuff. I might have to go through the sale items later. All right, let's pick it up. Let's get back at it. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. Let's go. Back down in front. Shot is going to be knocked down. Leafs trying to get this one through. That one doesn't work. Why doesn't that one work? Oh, because you got to, I know why it didn't work. I got to put the HTTPS. There it is. I didn't put the HTTPS in front of it. There we go. Back around all the way down. Riley to pick it up. Eludes a hit. Detroit coming in. Sider, and we got a penalty. We got a penalty, and Detroit's going to be going to the box. So the crowd is enjoying that. Ekman Larson getting a little shook up. So Larkin came in. Oh, the stick of Larkin caught Ekman Larson in the face. So there it is. With 9:20 to go here in the third period, the Maple Leafs are going to go to the power play. Let's go, Leafs. Time to pick this one up. What are they going to do? This could be the turning point. You okay? Oh, good luck. Have fun. Let me know. Bye-bye. Hi. Don't buy a hat. Okay. Oh, okay. Coming back around. Well, now you ruined it for me. Here's Matthews across. Thank you, though. Send me photos. Setting it up. Nylander with it. Willie looking, going cross ice. Nice pass. Tavares to Riley to Willie shooting. That one is blocked. Comes to the side of the net. Nyes leaves it here for Matthews. Matthews over. Matthews to Riley. Riley looking in the middle for Tavares. Turning, shooting. That one goes wide. Detroit going to rip it around, and that's going to come out and all the way down. Turn it around. Let's go. Rishi, how's it going? Welcome in. 2-1. 2-1 is the score right now. Leafs on a power play for another 1:15. 8.5 left to go here in the third period. Toronto going to play this one back to Nylander. Willie going to bring this one up over the line into the zone. Little dump to Tavares. Tavares going in the corner after it. Nyes can't catch up with it. Yes, we will be switching over to the ALCS a little bit later. Right after this game, we'll be switching over. Here's Nylander. Down low, side of the net. Can't put it in. Good job here by Talbot again. 37. Here's Toronto. Over to Willie. Willie looking, shooting, going high, far side. And that one comes out and all the way down the ice. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Toronto going to work this one up, dumping it in around the side. Cowan is trying to cut this one off. Ekman-Larsson keeps it in. Detroit bats it down. They get it to the line. Cowan holds it in. Now Cowan can't hold it in a second time. It's going to come out. Ekman-Larsson sending it over to Domi. Domi to Cowan, a little too far of his reach. Domi back to pick this one up. Again, up the middle. Here's McMahon. Reverses to Michelli. That one misses. And the Wings going to get it out. Toronto trying a little too hard now. They got to slow things down. Power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bobby Mack hits the center ice line. Dumps it in. Comes off the boards right to the goaltender. And he's going to hang on to it. Fragments, how's it going? Early hockey game. Yes, they moved it early so they can allow for Toronto fans to watch both the Maple Leafs and the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays game starting just after the top of the hour.
The big guys are back out right now, and when you do that,
Also, coming up right after this game, we will be switching over. Corrupted, how's it going? Welcome in. 7 minutes to go. Even strength. Nylander trying to move this one around. I see somebody else come in here that I missed. Well, if I missed you, I'll get you next time. This down around at the side, this playing out. Do you remember OG Goat? Yes, I do. The names all changed today. Look weird. That's right. So yeah, I apologize because I know a lot of you regulars that come in with the name changes. It makes it hard to tell who's who for a little bit. Boys need to hit the net, Blair. That is right. Nyes coming in. Nyes the goal scorer for Toronto. Side of the net trying to put it in front. Yarncroc scores! Callie Yarncroc! And the Maple Leafs tie this one up. Callie with the hot hand continues to play really, really well. Matthews doing a nice job trying to keep this one in. Get a little slash on the hands. Working this one down. Matthew Nyes, he's doing good work. A little backhanded pass. Yarncroc from the high slot, and he puts this one in. Real good no-look pass by Nyes. And Yarncroc with the shot. There we go. Cali, baby. We're going back to Cali with 6:18 to go. We are all tied up. 2-2. This is going to come down into the zone. Icing is the call. 6:13 to go. The Go Leafs Go chant is coming out. The Go Leafs Go chant is cooking. Wow. Gonna be OT. I hope not. I hope we can win this in regulation. I don't have OT budgeted in my allotted time to switch everything over for the next show. Yarncroc has a few this year. He's been red hot. That's his third goal. This one down in the corner. Trying to pull this one out, trying to work it through, digging it free, and tipped. This one all the way down, no icing call. Go Leafs go. Go Leafs go. It's going to come down around. Detroit with the puck. Maple Leafs now 36 shots, 13 for the Detroit Red Wings. This back around, McCabe. Gonna play it to Tanev, gets it returned. Long pass up to Nyes. Nyes gonna dump this one in. Nyes chasing on it. Johansson playing it around. Good defensive work here by the Wings. They get it out and down into the Leaf zone. Back over is Ekman-Larsson, playing it up to Matthews. Matthews going. Cowan wanted it. Pass doesn't come to him. It goes to Michelli. We got a whistle behind the play. So don't know what happened behind the play, but they're going to a commercial break. Toronto ties it up here in the third with back-to-back goals. 5:01 left to go. Come on, Leafs. Come on, Leafs. Yeah, 2 goals on 13 shots, Ryan. Ouch is right. Dave, what's up? Just me, or does Nylander seem like he just could care less? He's kind of floating around. He is kind of floating around. I'll give you that. JVR. Love to see JVR. James Van Riemsdyk. Every time we see him go, you are OG. Okay, well, nice. Welcome back in. Really good to see JVR performing well. He is exciting. He's looking good. The Leafs are looking good. They are moving. This game, wow, this third period, everybody woke up. Everybody got going, which is so nice to see because I'll be honest, it was a little worrisome there. Hey, cleaning lady, welcome in. So I don't know. They didn't actually say what happened, so I'm waiting to hear. Is it 1? Is it 2? Right now it's showing 4-on-4. So I know over here, down here, it says power play. On the other board here, it says 4-on-4. So waiting to see what the official call is. Nothing up on the board. Oh, it looks like so Larkin, a minor, and Ekman Larson. It looks like they're both going to go. So it looks like 4-on-4 will be the call. So they are still moving it around. We'll wait till this gets solidified. Layla, I hope it doesn't go to overtime. I hope it doesn't go to overtime because we need to. We got a baseball game to get to in half an hour. So let's end this one quick because Sam's going to need about 5 minutes to switch everything over. Okay, let's bring it back. Bring it back. Keep pressing, Leafs. Keep pressing. Larkin in the box. Ekman Larson in the box. It is going to be 4-on-4. Lots of ice. Face off at center ice. Here we go. Tanev going to, yeah, Dallas, I heard. That's awesome. McCabe going to bring this one across. He's going to accelerate. Hasn't knocked off his stick. He's got to go back and pick it up. Detroit in here. Tanev cuts off his man. Has his puck. Let's go. Little crisscross applesauce over to Tavares. Tavares coming in. JT turning. Looking. Still with it. Little feather over to Nylander. Willie cutting across. Willie still with it. Willie driving. He's going to stop. Try to reverse behind the net. Lost the handle. Detroit going to take it away. 4:20 to go. Carlo. He gets this back over to Tavares. Tavares playing it back to Riley. They're going to go change it up. 1:10 left of 4-on-4 hockey. Here comes Matthews. He's going to pull away. Matthews back over to McCabe. McCabe going to drop back to Matthews. Matthews curling. Matthews going the other way. Look out. Dangerous play. Took a stick up high. Back to Matthews. Coming in. Austin cutting towards the middle. Drops it for Riley. Riley shooting. Nice stop. That's off the shoulder and at a play. 3:49 to go in regulation. 48 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Oh boy, we are moving. We are moving right along. I'll have to get things set up and ready to go for a little Blue Jays action. So I'm going to kind of get things organized as we're talking. Let's go. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in, KW Edits. Kevin, welcome in as well. Apparently on the NHL website, they have the Leafs with an empty net. It's not an empty net yet. Here's Matthews to Nyes with a shot that hits a leg. Back around at the side of the net. Nyes fighting for it. Can't come up with it. 30 seconds of 4-on-4. 3:30 to go in the period. Up over the line. Here's a cross ice pass. Into the corner. Domi, look out. He's going to pick this one up. Domi in his own zone, going to turn the other way. Domi says, give me some space, boys. Domi carrying. Domi is going. He's with McMahon. Domi leaves it here for McMahon. Shooting. Big save. Domi going to feed this one back to the point. Carlo across to Carlo again. Shoots up high, and that's going to be steered up. Everyone's looking for it. Stays in play. Domi with a nifty little move. Back to the point for Riley. Riley just holds it in. But now Detroit steals. They knock it out. It's taken away. Nylander had to turn back as Domi was trapped in the zone. Playing this one up. Over to Tavares. Tavares playing it back. 4-on-4 is done. We're up to 5-on-5. Full strength. Martian, how's it going? Welcome in. MV, welcome in. This is going to be played back. Detroit chipping it into the Leaf zone. Benoit back for it. 2.5 to go. 2.5 to go. Nylander. He can't come up with it. Detroit, DeBrincat walking in. Passing across, and that's broken up. Nice play by Ekman Larsson. Up to Tavares. To Nylander. That didn't connect, but he takes it off the boards. Shot right on. Talbot with a nice save. This is going to be played up. Toronto turning around. Cross ice passes broken up. Maple Leafs getting organized. Here comes Michelli. He's going to carry. Michelli chipping it in the corner, going in here after it. Detroit going to play it around to the top. Here's a shot. That one goes way wide. Under 2 minutes to go here in period number 3. We're all tied at 2s. To the point, McCabe, he can't keep it in. Tanev backing up. Tanev. He's going to slow play this one. Now reverses it over to McCabe. McCabe back to Tanev. Tanev heads up. Sliding it over. McCabe, fan on the pass. He's got to go get it. 1.5 to go. 1.5 to go. Ripping it around the boards to the point. Joshua trying to steal this one. He can't. Nick Waugh can. Waugh gets it over to Calle Yarncroc. Over to Riley. Toronto changing on the fly. Here we go. Leafs to Willie. Nylander. He's going to turn over to Riley. Riley in to Nyes. Nyes playing it around the boards. No one is there but Larkin. Larkin going to pick it up. He's coming with speed. In over the line. Nice pass with a backhand and a great save by Stolars. Riley going to clear. Last minute of play.
Last minute of play in this period.
And it's an icing call with 56.7 seconds to go. Xander, that's right. All day. All day. We're going to be going right over to the Blue Jays game in about 20 minutes. So Blue Jays, Mariners, game 2 coming up here. We're starting to kind of get things organized while we making the call.
Wait for Larkin to take it off the wall and give some space to the middle of the ice there.
Off the draw, this back in the corner. Wings circling it around. Uh-oh, what is happening here? Rebound, they score! No! Detroit bringing this one around, and a broken play comes to be, oh my goodness. They find a way through. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, a broken play in the defensive zone. Appleton coming in, taking the shot while he's falling. Just beats Stolars on the blocker side. Toronto Maple Leafs going to take a timeout here. Unbelievable. 44 seconds to go. What a shot by Mason Appleton. Beats Stolars. 40 shots by Toronto. 40. That is how well the Maple Leafs have been at putting pucks on net. Unbelievable. Toronto's going to regroup. 45 seconds to move this one around. No, Mishi, this is it. This is it. If they score, it'll force overtime. Otherwise, Detroit will take this one from Toronto. Cam Talbot has been incredible here today. Here's Tavares. He's going to put it over to Riley. Riley dumping it in. 6 skaters come out. There it is. The goaltender has left his net. Detroit going to play this one up. Cowan keeps this one in. Cowan over to Matthews. Matthews trying to go cross ice pass to Willie. Doesn't connect. 20 seconds to go. Nylander to Riley, to Matthews, shooting in front, Cowan delivering. He gets absolutely rocked in front of the net. Cowan got it to shovel in, and he just got a couple fists to the face. Saying, welcome to the NHL, kid. You can't stand here rent-free. But a nice job. Good puck movement by Toronto. Cowan coming in. The shot was there. 1, 2, 3 whacks at it before Sherratt comes over and gets him up high. 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Empty net. 6-on-5 situation. Off the draw. Gonna dig it free. Gonna come to the point. Matthews turning, shooting. That one's gonna get knocked down. This in the corner. They're digging for it. 5 seconds to go. Matthews turning, centering it in front. They try to knock it out of the air. Detroit has it, and the Red Wings win. The Red Wings hang on to win. Cam Talbot, what a show. Cam Talbot with a phenomenal show. Unbelievable. What Cam Talbot did was just nasty. He was spectacular here today. So congratulations, Cam Talbot. Congratulations, Detroit Red Wings. Absolutely incredible game. All right, folks, we got a few minutes. We got about 20 minutes. We're going to get set for the baseball game. We're going to see you over there shortly. Thank you, mods. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, gifters. Thank you, everybody. No post game today. We're going to cut it, get things set. We're going to be live again in about 15 minutes. We'll see you very soon. You're going to be teleported over to the Blue Jays game. We'll see you there. My name is Sam. We'll get them next time, Leafs. On to the Blue Jays. Let's go.